Well, today we are at Old Trafford. Bruno's about to take a free kick and he hits the wall. Wah, 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 wah. Here we are, 2 minutes, 30 seconds into the game. And Manchester United is hosting Manchester City. Referee John Brooks and VAR has got Paul Tierney in it. I don't know how. I don't know why. Maybe potentially there's an agenda to sabotage Manchester United. And you know what? Agenda's got an agenda, but Man United shall still prevail. That's how I feel today. I don't know where the confidence is coming from, but it's coming from somewhere, you know? Let's also talk about the fact that this morning, we had some really interesting results in the Premier League. Fulham beating Liverpool 3-2. If you see a Scouser, give them a hug, because they're definitely not having a good day. Shay is obviously happy about this because Shay still thinks there's a chance. Oh boy. Anyway, big up yourself if you're just joining in. We started the stream a little late. I've been working out. I'll start showing the progress on the stream. Look at that. We doing something this summer. By like first week of June, we gonna be all right. We gonna be at the beach. Now where's my phone though? Big up Will in the building as well. Shout out to you, Will. Oh, Shay says we can win. Somebody tell Shay. Or should we just let him keep believing? Shay is a very important member of our community, guys. If you love someone, do you tell them the truth or you just let them believe what they want to believe? Shay thinks there's still a chance. Shay, I mean, mathematically, there's still a chance. But, Shay, do you think somehow Liverpool is going to slow down and Arsenal is going to catch up? Big up, Shay, if you believe that. This cause of fans. I ain't angry. I gave it to someone who is a Vin Dipper fan on WhatsApp. He is silent, says Will. You did your job for the weekend, Will. Oh boy. Talking about doing their job, Kevin De Bruyne looks like he's about to do his job here. Oh, good. Misplaced pass. It's a very, very, very interesting back-to-back game right now. Both Manchester teams looking like they want to attack, showing intent to win. Kevin the Ginger. Yo, important reminder. If you are tuning in, you got to remember to hit the like button and subscribe. If you don't, you'll be rewarded with the biggest award on the channel, which is the 007 award. Yeah. I was watching Reckless Sports Awards and I was thinking, I was like, yeah, it's been a while since we've done an award show on our channel, because we used to do the 007 awards. We did them early last season and then mid last season, and then that was it. So we got to bring the 007 awards back. Okay, if you're curious like me what this lineup is looking like, do not sweat. Let's see. Because I did not look at it, but I know I saw Marmouche in there. I'm like, oh yeah, there's a certain someone up front that is missing. This particular robot. Has anybody seen the robot? The cyborg? So who do we got? We got Edison in goal, Diaz, Guardiola. Oh, Diaz got a yellow card already. Potential red card loading. We got Nunez on right, fullback, and O'Reilly on left back. Nico O'Reilly, very young English kid, 20 years of age, I guess. And then the midfield has Kovacic, Gundogan, and De Bruyne. Marmouche on the left, Silva on the right, and Phil Foden up front. Okay. False Foden. Let's hope today it is not his game. And we got men like Andre in the goals. Pep Guardiola already has his bottled water. Let's go. He's drinking the water. We hope you keep drinking water today, Pep. You know, when Pep is drinking water, it means like things are not going well. So he's the most hydrated manager this season. He is. Okay, so we got Maguire, Mazraoui, Lenny Yoro as our center backs, and Dallo and Dorgu as our wing backs, and then Ugats, Cass, Uncle Miro in the middle, and then Bruno and Garnacho in the 10 positions, and then Scandinavian young Rasmus Højlund in front of goal. So yeah, that's it. Yo, big up, man. Like Pav, make sure you hit the like button, by the way, if you're just tuning in. Conjunctivitis is in goal, says Will. That is true. That is true. Will, you funny, man. Phil Foden misses a shot. He's holding his head. It was not a bad shot, actually. And it went through Lenny Yoro's legs. But Onana was diving. So, hit the like button for Onana. Wow. Foden in the Premier League this season, he doesn't even have 10 GA. I'm not saying goals. I'm saying GA, which is crazy to think about. Hold on. Pav in the house.
Yo.
Big up, Pav. Oh. Hold on. What did I just do? There we go.
What minute are you on?
I'm on 10:40.
Shit, I'm like a minute ahead.
A whole minute? Hold on. Hold on. Let me see if I can forward. Okay.
Foden sound injured.
11:09. That's where I'm at now.
Yeah, you're about 50 seconds behind now.
Gosh. Okay.
Foden's out. Well, not out. He's down injured at the minute.
Come on. That's what I like to hear. I see him. He's holding his left ankle.
But they got Sabinho and Doku on the bench.
That's true. It doesn't make it easier at all. This City team is stacked. Hold on. What? I guess
pass from Casemiro. He just smacked it across from one side to fucking absolutely no one.
Uh-oh. He's warming up. What's his name again? The Man City guy. What's his name? The guy who dribbles a lot. The
Doku.
Yes, Doku. For some reason, I couldn't find his name. Dorgu was blocking the pass to Doku. Yeah, he's warming up.
Looks like Foden's coming back on.
He's limping. Man. Yeah, they could still play even Jack Grealish in the false nine and they'll still be all right. This is why this team is stacked. This is what depth looks like. Will, you wild for that comment.
What am I watching, man? This guy is trash. My God.
Don't tell me we conceded already. Oh, why am I skeptical of this?
You'll see. Somebody has the ball.
Oh, yeah, Rasmus. We might as well just donate the ball anytime we pass it to him. Oh boy. Okay, now I'm at 14-12. I'm getting close out or further. What's your timestamp?
Oh, 14:50.
Okay.
Haaland's injured, I think, by the way.
Who?
Haaland.
Oh yeah. He is. I think he's out for the rest of the season. Yeah, there's no way Pep Guardiola would bench him. Good job, Harry Maguire. He's showing this Mahmoud guy that he ain't all that. Oh, I can't wait to see Derby less De Bruyne. De Bruyne less Derby, sorry. Like, I'm tired of seeing Kevin De Bruyne. Good that he's going.
But the
Damn,
problem is they'll find a suitable replacement because these lot will just spend money. I wouldn't be surprised if they land someone like a Wirtz or somebody.
yeah. I mean, if you get the phone call, you're listening. If it's Man City calling,
Leverkusen, they don't even need to make the phone call to Wirtz. They'll just ring up Leverkusen and be like, "Look, here's 80 mil or something.
done.
Take it."
Right? That's true.
This is so boring, man. You just
You
already know, like, even with their aging players in Man City's squad, yeah, they'll just still have the possession of the ball.
Yeah. Yeah. And this is Man City without Rodri. So we lucky right now. Also, did you see that penalty appeal and stuff? Like, I'm glad VAR
It
did
was a
not.
free kick, innit? It was a free kick because the initial tackle started outside the box.
Oh, okay. Come on. Give us a win, you. Big up Ring. Shout out to Doctor in the building. Yeah, the timer was taking long. Like, the program that I used for the timer was crashing right before kickoff. So I decided to go no timer today. Because I was like,
For God's sake, man. Do these man ever do any strength training in Carrington or what? You're getting bullied by everyone, shoulder for shoulder. You man are weak.
They need to hit the weights this summer. Yeah, the way Dorgu just also like the ball just it's like Man City player just said, "Look, give me that ball. I appreciate your effort, but give me the ball. We need to have a goal kick right now." That's what just happened.
No way, these man's got a new airline sponsor. They got Malaysia Airlines sponsoring them.
Man City?
Now United because it's on the little billboards across the
Oh,
pit.
oh, I see it right now.
'Cause
Wait,
they had Aeroflot before, innit? The Russian thing.
what's up with us getting all these dead like sponsors, bro?
I ain't gonna lie, getting Malaysia Airlines probably one of the worst ones after a few of their planes have
Yeah,
in the last
yeah. They were like, we lost our
probably,
plane.
probably
You lost your soul as a club.
I'm done, I'm done. What I've just seen now, I'm done. Get that little scrub out of the club. I'm not even gonna like swear because it's your stream, yeah, but brother, what I just seen, what are you doing? What is this little scrub doing?
No, he's attacking. Step overs. Okay, okay, release the ball. Okay, nice first touch by Dalo. No,
It's
no,
him
stay on
again.
your feet.
It's him again.
Stay on your feet. Like, what is he doing?
Why didn't he go? Why didn't he just like hit it, palm it with his left or something? Why have you tried to dive and header it into the
Yeah,
fucking ground in front of you?
bruh. Is it because he's falling? Like, I don't understand
He's
why would he.
not. He's not. It's just he should be using his foot to like just put it put it in.
Yeah, put your laces to it. Volley. Isn't this what you practice as a forward? Ganachu. Alejandro. Um, I don't know how we're gonna sustain this type of behavior from Ganacho. Big up to Luen in the building as well. Will says they need some timber on them. Get some muscle. Gazpacho. Will, you funny with that nickname. Wow. Only thing he's got that's good is white teeth. All I could see just his white teeth.
Come on, ref, you better call that back, you waste man. It's a foul.
Uh-oh. Come on. That's it. Oh, ref.
Bro, that's a foul on Euro.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. Okay, let me see if I can get this.
Maguire had it covered anyway, but if they had scored from that, bro.
Bruh. I would be so mad.
Come on, do something. Somebody, don't you bust? I hate. Bro, someone's about to get fist up, bro. Someone's about to get fist up.
Let me see what you're talking about. Nice. Come on, this has to be a goal. Oh, what a waste. A free final third entry, and we do nothing with it. Dorgu.
Why didn't Doggy just hit it first time? Even if because the midfielder's coming back here, trying to get the ball, bro. If you put your foot in it and he's made the tackle, you're either getting the shot off anyway, or you're getting a pen.
Bro.
Ref?
I don't know if it was like supposed to be a. Was he trying to pass? I think he was caught between two minds.
Nah, he saw the midfielder coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And thought he was gonna get touched or something.
Yeah, but then he should have just laced it through anyway, because either way he would have probably got a pen, or he would have got the shot off anyway. Why is he panicked at the very last second?
Nah, that one's not on Dorgu. Look at the way the ball's come into him. He had to change the way he was running.
Oh no, try to keep your swearing down from the last stream, because it's obviously Box's stream as well, so I've avoided it already.
I was thinking that when I was joining.
I think the best we can do is stick to things like Wasteman and all that sort of stuff. Not the other stuff that you was doing the other day.
I've already started shouting at the TV already, because
if you need to swear, just mute yourself, innit?
Just mute yourself. I'm afraid to go get water.
No, but that chance there, it's not on Dog. Like just the way the ball's been played into him, it's played behind, like not behind him, but it's played not directly at him, and it's harder for him to
No, but he should have just put his foot through it as soon as he got to it. He saw the player running back and he panicked. Like if either way, the guy would have either not touched him or he would have touched him, and which would have been a pen. Yeah, at least he would have got the shot off. He just panicked, man.
Big up, young Poppy as well.
Just by turn my TV down a bit, but big up.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, like there's those balls that you can connect with, even if you're not like, you know, balanced properly. You can like just hit it towards the goal because you use the momentum of the pass. You're not really like needing to like give it a full swing, you know, with your foot. So Dorgu should have just done something like that. Just try and pass it into the right hand side of Edison and see what happens. And he was just trying to be extra careful, like trap the ball, look at the goal.
Brother, I don't know. You have to do something.
Yeah.
Somebody. Brother, now you want to hit the ball. Now you want to hit the ball from where, brother. Now this guy, now this guy wants to hit the ball from that angle. Not when you had the chance before, but from that angle you want to hit the ball.
It's too funny to hearing Pap try not to swear.
No, it's just the noise.
Yeah, Puppy, I trust that you're here. I'm gonna get water. Please make sure you keep calm.
No, don't go anywhere. Look at this shot. Look at this shot.
I'm going over there. Nah, that was piss poor. Gotta do better if you laugh.
It's piss poor.
Oh no,
bro! Make it make sense. You don't want to take the other shot, but this shot you want to take.
Dorgu, nasty work, Dorgu.
What minute you in, Pale?
Who, me?
Yeah, what minute you?
What minute?
I'm on 27:50.
I'm on 27:40.
50 seconds ahead of me.
Don't go anywhere, box. Don't go 15. Anywhere. Don't go anywhere.
Okay.
Damn, you're 15 seconds ahead of me.
No, who was that? Oh my god.
Oh, don't do it.
Come on, this has to be a goal. This has to be a goal. There's two choices on the right. Do the right thing.
What minute are you in?
Oh, 28:09.
Jeez, my God, why are you so far ahead of me?
Come on, guys. Are we trying not to score?
Potentially.
This is what happens. You have no player who's a good attacking threat or is
Honestly,
capable of hitting
that
a
should have been a
shot,
thing of
man.
the past, man. That should have been a
Brother, like I
lead-in
know it's
of a pass to
It's
Bruno,
a
man.
but he should never be in that position anyway.
I'm talking about the pass to Bruno should have definitely been more leading, like so he can go on
Yeah,
and do something.
Garnacho's passing has been woeful once again. Like I called it out in the group chat, Pappy, when
Well,
you
I
saw it
call
with
it a
Doggy.
Rashford pass, like, I need that pass back, like,
Nah,
1-2.
Garnacho's playing it though. Like I'm sorry, Garnacho's playing these passes multiple times. He's tried to
I
pass the
know,
ball
but
and
it's
it's
so
just not
weak
been good.
that it's like, yeah, you're gonna have to pass this ball back to me. Like, just know that it has to come back to me.
Young puppy, you may need to back out and back in and come back into the stream. Your audio is doing this like
How is it? He's not offside, you idiot, man.
You're almost there,
Alright,
Pappy. You're almost there. Oh.
Oh no, I could contain myself not to swear in it.
No,
I can do
like
it.
you're
If
almost
someone says not to swear, I won't swear in it.
Big up yourself. We'll turn monetization on for the channel.
Well, we'll try.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, you might want to go get your drink now. City, you got
Yeah.
possession, so you know what that means. About 100 passes before they have a shot.
I'll be right back.
Is that a bit better?
Yeah.
Just yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we could hear you fine. It just kept making some weird like noise. How's Dog go offside there? He had the. Oh,
Bro, he wasn't offside, man.
I swear it's semi-automated nowadays as well. Why are they even sticking their flags up?
That they will only obviously check that for if a goal decision, innit? They ain't gonna check it randomly.
Yeah, but aren't they meant to let it run like if the
Good
player's in an
tackle,
attacking
good
position?
tackle, Yoro.
Oh.
See, these men ain't
That's
got the pace yet in that team because obviously none of the Savinho or Doku are playing. But bro, they're passing. They're passing still. Obviously, they get the passes off quick and the
yeah, because
direction of the
they've
passes.
got
It's just
Gundogan and De Bruyne in that midfield. Like, even though they're old and they won't have the legs to run like young players, they've still got that passing range and the passing ability to outpass these like pass Brown United players. Like Diaz plays quickly there into Gundogan,
oh
lays it
my
off to
god,
Foden.
oh my god.
What?
Did it nearly just happen again?
What did we nearly concede from a corner again?
It would have been an own goal. It would have been an own goal.
No, what happened? I'm a bit behind.
It's on like they had a one to the back post type of thing.
I think Casemiro headed it, and Arna tried to come out and punch it. Didn't obviously get to it. They almost went in, and Maz just cleared it.
So
I
trying to
wasn't
blame
gonna
on
go
Nana
though.
again.
I don't think it was gonna go though. It was just gonna go for another corner.
I think it was going to go out for another corner, but still, I don't like that.
Yeah,
Why does
still.
Nana pointing at himself trying to tell people that he's coming for it? Big man, I wouldn't trust you to come and get the milk from the end of the driveway.
Yeah, I don't think Anana even deserves to have a voice, even if he
Bro,
needs to
where's
have
the
one.
pressure, man? Like, come on, man.
Oh yeah, did you see that Mark M posted in the group chat that he was doing a
That
live
was
stream for the match?
hilarious.
I was astonished.
That was hilarious. Everybody just gave him the middle finger and laughing faces. Like, I'm like, hey, look.
I just laughed at it, me. Like, oh, oh, Jesus.
Wow. Garnacho just got spun to the floor.
Deserved. Who did it to him?
It wasn't even nothing major. He just like did a ball roll, and Garnacho spun himself to the floor.
Supervisor in work today was complaining that she had to work a Derby Day weekend, not because she was missing the derby, just because the shop was busy. Just laughing at her. Oh, Garnacho, mate, big man. This is honest to God why I hate him at times, because he's too
Oh my God,
rash and reckless.
You lot are playing dangerous, man. Why is Luke Shaw warming up, brother? You're not coming on the pitch.
He's cold, mate. It's hard sitting on
I
that
wish
bench
I could
without your
second
burger.
guess
Last
that.
Premier League
I think
appearance,
they're gonna be
December
like,
the
nah,
1st.
he's playing. Something in my gut tells me he will be playing.
Oh, he'll definitely play. I think Mount will play as well, but it won't be long. Like, they'll come on definitely, but I don't think it'll be Finger.
Hey,
Oh,
Bucks.
what are we doing, man?
I stumbled across a piece of pizza.
Box, mate, it's a live
Jesus,
stream.
the
I'm
size of that
surprised.
slice. Is that one slice?
Box, hold that
Yeah.
up again. What sort of pizza is that?
It's chicken,
broccoli.
broccoli, Alfredo. You know.
Broccoli on a pizza.
Broccoli on a pizza? What?
Yeah,
I think that's a
okay, if you
forfeit
like
right
really
there.
think about it, no, it's
I think I'm
definitely
gonna have to
not.
call in some Italians to discuss this.
Don't even start it, Pam. Don't.
Nah,
By the way,
especially
yeah,
if you
Pete,
got some garlic on that cross.
I fell asleep while you was doing your forfeit in it, and then when I had to watch it in the morning, and you didn't complete your full 60 seconds.
Bro, I was feeling like the cinnamon was
At least he
excited.
tried.
I forgot about that. What's how
To
did
be
it go?
fair, at least he tried.
Bro, don't ever do it.
The streets are saying you have to redo it.
No.
Oh, Bob, did you see that the other day from El Captain? He called me you for some reason. He called me Pav like 3 times in a row.
Wow.
Did he?
Yeah, he
Hey,
was like
but
Pav, or something like that. I'm like, mate, who are you calling Pav?
did you go back and look at that face reveal? What was it, yesterday? Did you go look at it?
No, I
What face
didn't.
review?
Of
Bruh,
who?
he actually looks like one of my boys. That's actually pretty funny.
Who? Who are you talking about?
Somebody in the channel.
Somebody in the channel. Somebody in the
Who?
chat.
They
Is
did
it
a
NN?
face
Who has you
reveal by
never seen
mistake.
before?
NN?
Yeah, I don't know. You might have to go and watch. I could give you the
Who was it? Who
timestamp.
was
I
it?
will
Big man,
timestamp
I'm
it
in the
for
middle
you.
of a match. I can't go right now. Tell us.
Yeah, it was yesterday's stream, right? It was happy hour.
Yeah, it was yesterday's.
Oh, it was yesterday, yeah.
Who was
2
it?
minutes before the stream's done.
Right before the stream is done. You'll
Oh, what was
it?
it? NN?
I'm not gonna say, bro.
I can't say.
Sounds like it was NN. Let me see what this neat looks like.
No. Big up BTG, by the way. Shout out yourself, brother.
Big up everybody on the panel. Big up.
Yes,
Box,
BTG, big up.
Young Pappy,
Yeah.
and the other 2 gentlemen on. How we doing?
It's Pavan Corner.
Pavan, Connor. All right, Carvin and Pav. Is it Pav or Pav? Is it?
He did a reverse.
Backwards.
Man United should be winning, man. Just a bit.
Did you say it was
really
happy hour stream? Because there's nothing on at the end of that happy hour stream other than you, and then the stream after your challenge.
No, not a happy hour.
Yeah,
Nah,
no,
yesterday's.
No, yesterday's stream.
It's like a 2-hour stream. Go at an hour and 59 minutes and let it play. Yeah.
Hit the like button while you're at it, please.
Yeah, hit the like button. Yeah. Like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
don't be afraid to screen record or screenshot or whichever, so you actually have that, they last forever.
This is nasty work, young puppy.
I feel like I'm gonna see that post just go into the group chat soon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, mate, it's making my phone like try to find it. Pav, let me know if he shows his face or not.
Hey, gentlemen.
This team is there for the taking. BTG, what are you saying, brother?
Yeah, gentlemen and ladies out there too. What do you reckon about Dorgu then? I think I've seen enough now to suggest his decision making is not quite there. Or is it a bit too early for me to
he's
think
got
that?
Garnacho next to him. You can't talk about decision making.
Yeah, compared to
No, it ain't even about
top.
Garnacho with what he's saying. I already understand. It's the final dart. The final dart decision isn't there. I saw that from game one, but I didn't want to bring it upon him like that's a problem, because
I mean, in the final third, he's had some good decision making. Like, obviously, he's had some shaky decisions, but who doesn't make some bad decisions every now and again, especially when they're young? He's still a young player. I'm willing to give him a bit longer, obviously. I'm not just going to, I didn't think he was going to be a good signing for us anyway, but I'm not going to write him off before he's even had a good proper chance.
No, it's not like writing him off. It's just seeing where he can do better. That's all.
Right, all right. If we're doing better, then yeah, some of his decision
See where he
making
can work, what he needs to work on. We see that he has this and that, but he needs to work on that if we're going to use him in that position, innit?
I mean, he has got a lot going for him. Don't get me wrong. Obviously, he's young. He's got great athletic attributes and whatever. I'm just thinking with the decision making, it's like Garnacho. Garnacho is obviously number one. His decision making is rubbish, but he's got great attributes, hasn't he? He can't shoot.
Doesn't
for
have
shit.
the best attributes, though, does he? Because he can't shoot, he can't pass, he can dribble.
Well,
right?
his great attribute is his darting run. Let's face it, direct running.
I don't even say he's got a darting run, though, does he?
That is too bad.
Does he have a good darting run?
Yeah, I mean, he can take it from A to B. He can, but then when he gets there, he messes up.
I mean, so can my Uber driver, but I don't really think he should be on what he's on.
Yeah, you'd make a good Uber driver for sure. I mean, for sure you would. You'd be. I mean, he can take it from A to B, but he can't. I don't know about delivering the goods.
Garnacho's do Breach driver.
There is no face revealed, bro. I just watched the last 5 minutes.
Young Bobby,
what's up?
Did you hear what Pav just said?
No.
You said there's no face reveal in it in the last 5 minutes.
It is. You gotta look at it very quickly. Obviously, it was a mistake from him, innit? Trying to mute his mic. So it's very quick, but it's very seeable. I told you, an hour and 59 and some seconds.
I'll have a look at my PC at halftime. I'll run upstairs. Gonna need to grab my charger.
And just keep your eye on his thing.
On his
no
what?
Pause.
Keep an eye on his what?
Wow. We can excuse you guys if I.
Hey, Bob. So, what day of the week's our training then for pro clubs?
Mondays and Wednesdays.
Sound it.
Yeah.
Do any of you play eFootball at all? The latest one, or is it just FIFA? No,
just FIFA.
What is eFootball?
Just FIFA.
Well,
basically the new PES.
I've recently started playing it, and I haven't played eFootball. Basically, is the new PES Pro Evolution. They call it eFootball now.
Okay.
And it isn't as good as it used to be in terms of it hasn't got the Master League thing, which everyone loved. But I was incredibly impressed. And this is with an Xbox, bloody the previous Xbox, and even the latest Xbox. I was very impressed with graphics, gameplay, some of the features. You know, and they're very, very, and it's free. It's a free game. Incredible.
No way.
Yeah,
there's a reason why it's free.
Yeah, but it's the reason because the Master League has been lost. Which was the main feature on that. But even so, there's a lot of features there. You know, all the legend footballers, you know, Zico's, everything's in there. Maradona.
At halftime, I'd like to see Mason Mount on for Garnacho in the 10 or Xerxes. I do not want to watch Garnacho in the second half.
Yeah,
I do not want to watch Garnacho in the second half. I do not want to watch Garnacho in the 10 or Xerxes. I do not want to watch Garnacho in the second half. I do not want to watch Garnacho in the second half. I do not want to watch Garnacho in the second half. I do not want to watch Garnacho in the second half. I do not want to watch Garnacho in the second half. I do not want to watch Garnacho in the second half. I do not want to watch Garnacho in the second half. I do not want to watch Garnacho in the second half. I do not want to watch Garnacho in the second half. I do not want to watch Garnacho in the second half. I do not want to watch Garnacho in the second half. I do not want to watch Garnacho in the second half. I do not want to watch Garnacho in the second half. I do not want to watch Garnacho in the second half. I do not want to watch Garnacho in the second half. I do not want to watch Garnacho in the second half. I do not want to watch Garnacho in the second hal
Who do you want to see there? Who do you want to see there in place of Garnacho?
Xerxes or Mount? I'm not fussed too. I just want to see someone else in there.
Yeah, Garnacho can't. His end product's awful. It really is. I mean, that
sucks because like when he comes on
really
as a sub, he's good.
Yeah,
and like
he's coming on against tired legs. He's coming on against players that aren't 100% there anymore. Like when he's got to play against someone who's 100% ready for it.
Just be like a permanent Oli type of like come in as a sub type player. Maybe
he didn't play under Oli though. He wasn't.
No. I mean, like like
that's gotta be a yellow.
I meant in the sense that the role that Ole used to have as a player, where he's not like a starter always. We know that. All right, we've got this quality player that can come in as a sub and have a big impact.
See, like there, he tries to get the ball past Gvardiol. He tries to skip it past him, and he does nothing. And then Bernardo Silva fouls Bruno because he realizes that Bruno's the better Portuguese player.
Yeah, that should have been a yellow card. Ikareng is asking that too. Like, what? Why is the referee not using the yellow card?
Not at all.
Not Bruno. Bernardo tax. You know how much things Bernardo does, and he gets away with.
I don't say this lightly, but he's one of those players. If he was to get seriously injured, I'd enjoy watching it.
No.
The thing is, a lot of people hate on Bruno, but Bernardo does 10 times worse than what Bruno does. But Bruno gets all the hype.
Do you remember the Community Shield?
And like the negative things, like
Yeah, the Community Shield. Bernardo Silva absolutely went through the back of Garnacho paws, and what's it called? He took him down.
He like kicked through or something.
Yeah, he went right the way through him, and it hurt Garnacho. And like Bernardo Silva was acting like he had out wrong. He's just a dirty player, to be honest with you.
But if Bruno was to do that, Bruno would be looked at as the worst player in the world.
Clips on every Twitter page going.
I found it.
Did you?
Well done, Kev.
But no one should be getting bullied by Bernardo Silva, whether it's dirty or not. He's only a small little.
What minute is it?
I actually don't know if that's a good thing that Pev faunted.
That is true, BTG.
If you're getting bullied by Bernardo Silva, the smallest man on the pitch, then get yourself together.
Yeah.
2 minutes of added time.
You need to do like extra weight.
You need to,
that's what I feel like
everything
Garnacho needs to do, though. Garnacho needs to hit the gym and get a bit of muscle on him. Because he just gets
frail.
bullied.
He is frail. For sure.
It was the same with Dan James, though. Dan James was rapid, but he just got bullied because he had no muscle about him, no strength, no nothing.
You think if he's a Ronaldo fanboy, you'd be into the gym, wouldn't you?
He's more.
But he's like I've said on here before, Pete. He's into the photography, isn't he, and the modeling.
He's into making kids, brother. That's what.
And children, yeah.
Yeah. Pause on being into the children.
Yeah.
Box was working that one out in his head. Box was working that one out in his head.
What age did he join?
I saw the way your eyes when you were like just looking to the sky trying to figure it out.
What age did Garnacho join Man United?
17? It's 16, I think.
Wrong 16. Age.
We signed him in 2020, so we would have been 14 actually.
14. Really?
Yeah, he's 19 now, so yeah.
Okay, true.
That's the way. So he came direct from Argentina, yeah.
No, he came from Atletico Madrid. He's
Spanish. Okay.
He was born in Spain. He actually should play for the Spanish national team, but his mum's Argentinian.
I thought he was. I don't know a lot of his background, quite frankly. Okay, he's from that.
Right. Well, I'm gonna go upstairs, find that clip of Enen's face. Wait for a minute. And put my phone in charge. I'd like to see Garnacho subbed at halftime. Bring Mason Mount on.
100% quarter. That right there. Yes, I 100% agree with.
Bring off who?
Take out Garnacho, put in Mason Mount.
Let's see what happens. Hindrance.
What's the worst that could happen?
Mason Mount gets injured.
Oh,
Alejandro.
I mean, you have to the worst of him.
Posted something.
Yeah.
One goal in his last 18 games, 0 assists.
26.
Terrible. Bring back Nani. Where's Nani?
Bring back Rashford. Bring back Rashford, mate.
Nah, Nani can still get a game. He only just retired. You'll do better than Garnacho in front of goal.
Yeah.
You want Rashford back, do you?
Yeah.
You guys want Rashford?
Oh, I do.
With the right attitude, I think he's an asset with the right attitude, definitely.
He's an asset.
Asset. I like that. Put it one way, yeah.
Football Power Hour, live streams, Everton watch along. What are you saying? 1 minute 59, yeah?
Sure. That's what young people.
But yeah, watch the whole thing. Go ahead.
Nah, mate, I'm watching the whole thing. I've liked the video already.
Did you subscribe?
Like and subscribe.
I'm already subscribed.
BTG,
subscribe again.
You know it makes sense, as Del Boy would say.
Let's see. So, my God, look at this.
Oh wait, no need to pass it, man. Oh, what a nice guy Pat is.
Pay off Santa too.
Yeah,
I told you it's probably dangerous that pay off Sora.
We have a higher XG than Man City.
Man United played well. Should have been.
We're actually doing dangerous in the final third. Then they that's what that is. That 62 possession is in the middle of the park to and their defense really.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, Manu had some good break. Manu had some good breaks on him, definitely.
What does it say about touches in the box?
12 touches in the box to City's 9, I think it was.
Yeah, see that would really show
who's
doing more attacking, like, you know. We have no possession in our back line. We have our possession in the attacking.
Ooh, 59-39. Ooh. That's where he slips up.
My computer froze.
Yeah, he did slip up the
shots are exactly the same though. 4-4, 1-1. You know, it's pretty one big chance. There, look.
Where's this snipping tool? All right, let's get that.
Sorry. Bots, mute my mic for me, please.
Yeah, we'll save that for later.
Bots? Guess nobody could hear me.
Is it Tuesday you play? Thursday? Is it you with Leon? That's the big game. That is.
That works.
My computer just like crashed. But we're back.
Is it bad that if I say I've seen more intent from a blind man that's trying to see than Garnacho in that first half?
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far. But yeah, he's been crap. Also, Onana has Onana had to make a save.
Yes, he has. Don't mention Onana, please.
Hey, Connor, what game? Because you seem quite opinionated, so I'd like to know your opinion on which players would you get rid of at Man U?
All of them.
I thought you were opinionated. There you go.
I'd keep Bruno, Ugarte,
keep
Euro, De Ligt can stay, Mazraoui can stay, Ahmad can stay. Xerxes, I think, has got a bit about him. I'll keep him for a little bit, only for a season though. Is there anyone else I'd keep?
What about Dalot?
Because the forwards. No, I'd keep Rashford. Yeah, keep Rashford.
Would you keep Dalot?
Did you just say Rashford?
No. Oh yeah, I'd keep Rashford. I'm bringing him back, mate. Homegrown player.
Do you keep Darlow or not? Because he's quite.
Oh no, Dallo can go.
Okay, I thought so. He's very detested. He is. I feel.
Nah.
And Bruno. Bruno's quite detested. People don't like Bruno.
Bruno can stay until he doesn't score or assist for a few matches.
Højlund. So Højlund keeps, yeah?
No.
I'll get rid, yeah. What striker do you guys want then?
NN, is that NN?
Because from the game today, from what I've just seen now this half, if Man United had a decent striker, they would be 3-0 up.
Bots, where are you?
Yeah, if we had like Osimhen would actually really do well in this team, you know.
Bots, check WhatsApp.
Osimhen would do well in this team, honestly. Let me see.
He would. I'm surprised he's playing in Turkey, though. That's, to me, it doesn't go well.
It was the only team that was offered for, though. Like, the other teams just didn't want him.
But why? That's the big question. He was like the hottest property for a minute.
Chelsea's thing was about the wages. They didn't want to pay what he was wanting in wages because he wanted the Saudi wages, but in Chelsea. And the Saudi clubs just went and got Ivan Toney because he was willing to agree the deal, while Osimhen wasn't.
But AC Milan, for instance, the huge second biggest club in Europe, okay, in achievements.
I was going to say, in regards to what? So
they needed a striker, for instance. Why didn't they go and get an Osimhen? And they went and bought
because it's a harder deal to negotiate between AC Milan and Napoli than it is to negotiate between between Napoli and Galatasaray.
Yeah, but it's a hell of a back step, though, to go and play in the 8th best league in Europe.
Not really.
When you're the top striker.
They're still in the Europa League. It's still a competitive league at some points.
It's the 8th best, 8th or 9th.
It's still competitive at most, but it's more, in my opinion, that league's more competitive than League One. It's more competitive than the Bundesliga in terms of physicality and some of the opponents you're going to face.
But they don't achieve anything. They don't win anything in Europe. The X factor is nowhere near.
Well, they don't achieve anything in Europe because they try to attract young talents, and then people say, "Oh no, it's not the best league. It's the 8th league in Europe." Then when they do attract young talents, "Oh, why has he gone there? It's the 8th league in Europe."
You're looking what
how can you win when you're knocking the league for getting a player like him, then you're knocking the league for him being in that league? It's like you can't win in that scenario, can you?
But no Premiership club came after him. I mean, I rate him.
Chelsea did.
But no other. You know, I'm just very surprised.
Because no one else had the money to buy a striker like him at that time of what Napoli was asking for him.
I know. Yeah. Look, I know the Turkish. They overpay to get the players in. I remember when Schneider went there from Inter Milan, for instance. They always pay fortunes.
Pav, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Wait, before you ask your question, hold on. I want to say big up to the Braid says Dallo looks competent these days, but he has to go. Shout out to Will saying Big Meeks on Sky Sports. He will be at Ballers League tomorrow, 5 p.m. kickoff time. All 6-a-side teams, loads of games on free YouTube to
I'll
watch.
I'll in a minute. I must go run toilet.
Word. Overhead Kick TV says, see what I've been telling you about Uncle Casemiro. We should our game told for flourishing. These are his last years of his career. Last kicks of a dying horse are far way more impactful than. Wait, what are you saying, Overhead Kick TV, bro? I'm trying to decipher what this comment is trying to say. So kindly hit the link, because definitely the wine is typing right there, brother. I know, Overhead Kick TV. He's having some wine, some Sunday wine, hoping for a win. So the link is in there.
The weather's been great in England, surprisingly. It's been the hottest March since Winston Churchill was alive.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, pretty hot for March. Mind you, we're in April now, but I'm just saying it's continued.
Yeah.
So everyone's outside and chilling and illing.
Must be nice. Must be nice.
It is for England, yeah.
Over here, it's yeah, it's cold. It's not nice at all.
Really?
Yeah,
Right,
it's
yeah.
not. Yeah, it's just the worst. Shout out to Eddie, by the way. Dropping my customary like. He says, "Dead game. Hope Amarim Mourinho football in second half." Shout out to you, brother.
Wait, is Miss Puffy still yet on there?
No, but Doctor is in the building. Connie's in the building. Riley in the building as well. Big up, guys.
Hey, up.
Salute, Doctor.
Yo, but I only came to
Nah, be
clarify
careful
the
talking to Doctor
chat.
without bot's permission. If you talk to
Yeah,
Doctor
hold
without bot's
everybody.
permission, there could be issues.
Hold on, let's hear what Connie was saying, because like his
Yeah, I just jumped in quickly to just like clarify because there was some
Yeah.
typos because some words were missed. I
Of
just
course.
came back from Denmark, bro. You know me, like I just got back home,
Big
Sweden,
up.
like
Welcome
yeah,
back.
like so you know the vibes.
That
It's
was one of
Sunday,
them
so like,
weekends.
and I'm listening exactly. It was one of them ones. I just came across the pond, so
All right. All good.
yo, listen, what I'm trying to say is that, like, you remember, like, I always been Casemiro, like, you know, like, the level of disrespect that we have to, like, great players as Man U fans is crazy. Like, I've always given, like, this guy has never disappointed at all. We're looking at in a wrong fucking, you know, like, this is
It's too
a
early to
dying
cut.
horse's kicks. A dying
Yeah.
horse's kicks are far more impactful than whatever fresh shit. Like you can never like Cass has winning mentality. Like he's gonna. So let me go with like, what if we build the game around him? Like Cass is like
Build the
we
game around
help.
Casemiro.
That's what I'm saying.
The oldest guy in the squad, nearly.
Bro,
What's going on?
protect the fucking. That's a fucking
Connie,
winner. I'm
stop
sorry.
cussing.
Forgive my language. I like somebody gotta protect Kaz for once, bro.
But he's
Fuck,
nearly 40.
yo.
He's nearly 40. What are you on about?
Exactly, like, but like for real, like
Do you want to play granddad football?
What I'm saying is that he's going
you both
anyway.
hold up. Let me be the referee in
Can
this.
you hear me? Can you
Let me be the referee in this. Like, Kenny, you have to understand, yeah, that obviously, like me again, Casemiro has been one of my favourite midfielders, isn't it, to watch, yeah?
Yeah.
Even like at the Madrid days, isn't it?
Yeah.
Obviously, we know his career is pretty much done at top level, especially at United, isn't it? But I get what you mean. I get what you mean in terms of like calling him a dying horse because he probably don't deserve it. But obviously, the wording, it's just the wording that's got to you. Everything else is probably correct. Obviously, people could just say, like, obviously, what I've just said, he's coming to the end of his career. His legs ain't got it.
Yeah.
Like a dying horse. Like I said, it's
But
like.
how long are you going to do it for? How long are you going to build this thing around
No. We
Casemiro?
get that. He's
2
not.
years,
He's not
3
gonna.
years?
No, we know that. We know he needs to go. But Canny's just obviously saying show a little bit of respect to someone who's won pretty much everything there is in the game, innit? And then
I love him. I like Cas.
because we treat, especially someone like me, I would treat majority of players have done F all in the club the way that guy just said something about Casemiro. But Canny's got a little bit of point, put a little bit of respect on the ones that have done something in the game. Like obviously the man got told to come here. He did something for a season. Second season just went like, yeah, downhill. But there's some players that probably don't deserve the abuse. But like Casemiro is probably one of them. And we can just turn around and say, yeah, he ain't got it no more, and he has to go. But that's probably like the best way to say it, innit? That's what Canny's trying to probably say.
Yeah, that's true. But to say that to build a team around him now is a bit.
No. I don't agree with that.
It's not futuristic, is it?
Okay,
we're not building nothing around that guy. Like
I can clarify that part. Like what I actually meant to say, if I can actually be even more clear, is that not really build the game around him, but like utilize him on his exit days because he knows it himself as a profession. Just the person that Casemiro is, I know for a fact he knows it. These are my last years, and he's still dying to give something back. It's in him.
Yeah, he obviously is, but him giving back is giving something back is going to be in the Europa League. In the Premier League, he ain't giving
exactly.
Yeah.
Give him that.
For the rest of the season, for the rest of the season. What about next season? What about next season? What about next
he
season?
knows his
No,
next season.
he's got to go in the summer.
Oh
He's
yeah,
got to go in
I
the
agree
summer.
with you. For this season, I think you bang on, my friend.
What I'm saying is like for this season,
test.
we can salvage Casemiro's like exit to a good cause to him to win something. He deserves something from United. Like to be honest.
Yo, is it me?
Sorry.
I agree with you for the rest of the season. I think you're right.
For the
I
rest of the
thought you were
season because he
talking
knows
going.
it. Bro,
I
I've
thought you
seen
meant
people that
going forward.
a person that has done it so many times is much better off to execute a job immediately than somebody that's learning on the job.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like I would not
I
look on
would,
Dogu
I,
or
I wouldn't be
anybody.
surprised if he's still here because no one's willing to take him off his wage. But again, like I said, like we can't be building anything off of this guy next season at all. Like
He'll
if
take a
he is
pay
in next
cut.
season, it's just going to be pretty much on the bench, probably like 80% of the time.
But
He'll
Pat,
take a pay.
it's exactly what you were
I think
saying.
he's got 3
Like
places.
we need to win this Europa League in order to build our squad. So we need to use what we have. We have his ammunition. So if we're like managing these players well, we can get the best out of anybody. We know what he's capable of. He needs runners around him. Let's make that happen with the same fucking formation or whatever it is. But just
But
like
we
facilitate
haven't
him to
really.
thrive. And then
When
like
no one,
yeah,
we're not doing anything for him to thrive, bro. Like the whole team's dead, bro.
yeah.
There's nothing happening for anyone to thrive. It's purple patches for individual players, and that's all it is for the rest of this season.
Anyway, I just wanted to come in and just like fucking talk good about Casemiro. Like he doesn't like this is one of the few players that doesn't get like backup. You know what I mean?
Man City nearly got a penalty.
Yeah, that's my guy.
You definitely drank something in Denmark, bro.
Bro, I'm about to leave. I just came to defend my fucking
Lord have mercy.
Like,
get sorry about
that.
They said apologies about the language. Sorry about that.
What a tackle.
That was nearly a penalty.
What a tackle.
But it's not a penalty then, so don't worry about it.
If it's nearly a penalty, that means that's a perfect tackle.
It was great tackle.
No, it wasn't even that.
Oh, that was a perfect tackle.
He just missed it. Oh no, it was. Yeah, see, Biek had his foot to it. Perfect.
Wow.
They should be on Ruben Diaz. He got an early yellow card, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, or whatever it was. It should be on it.
Should be having his second yellow right now. Like,
yeah, Højlund should be all over Ruben Diaz.
Mate, Højlund couldn't win a foul off Bernardo Silva or Ruben Diaz, even if he was trying to.
Yeah, but they should target Ruben Diaz. He's got mistakes in him, and he's on a yellow.
100%.
I.e., Højlund, get on him, get close to him, and aggravate him. You know.
Pav, what minute are you
in? I feel like
48:55.
Jesus Christ! I'm paying for now. I've got Now TV, and it's still slow.
They're all slow. You can't get live TV anymore because of the betting apps. Because of betting.
Oh no, I scammed Sky Bet at the start of the season out of money, innit? So like I scammed them for 300 quid because I saw that a penalty was given against Inter Milan while I was watching the game, and it wasn't updating on Sky Bet. And I was like, okay, I've still got a cash out here, so I took the cash out and took the money straight into my bank within a minute. Before they tried demanding it back.
Mess up. You're right, mate. I've had that before. They mess up. They do these apps.
That really annoyed me. I cashed out. As I cashed out, they removed my cash out option. Like, oh no, we changed it. Then I was like, nah, I pressed cash out. I want to cash out.
Bro, it was a VAR check, yeah, like for a penalty, and my cash out was still there. I was like, I'm taking my money. I know it's a pen. So I'm taking the money.
But like I said, because of betting and how huge it is now, no one is watching live sport. It's everyone's a second or a half behind.
This is why a lot of the stadiums, were not interested in putting Wi-Fi in because people using betting apps while watching the football live in stadiums.
Facts. That's in. Yeah. That is. You can monopolize it.
This is terrible. This is terrible. I cannot believe
Pav, I've got a question though. Do you think we should let Charles know about that slip up on stream?
Can do.
I
feel
how
like
this is
Charles
evolving,
needs to know. Like I feel like Charles, out of everyone, needs to know.
I'm not gonna be involved in this.
I'm not going to be involved in it. I was going to tell Charles to watch the stream. I'm telling Charles to support you bots.
Anyway. Oh, guys, I just want to say thank you. I won an award yesterday. I mean,
Nah, mate, that was rigged. You won an award. That was rigged.
Some people were saying, yeah, in the live chat, you won an award for an affair.
I didn't see that. If I had seen that, I would have passed out.
Hey, bots.
I didn't say it. I didn't say it. Some people in the live stream were saying it.
And they're just jealous.
Can we get a comment on you licking your lips and Doctor speaking as well? Any comment on that?
No further comments at this time.
No further
Doctor,
comments from me as well this time.
Doctor, mate, Doctor NHS, any comments on what's licking his lips, salivating whenever you speak?
No. Let me change the topic. Let me change the topic.
No. We're not changing the topic. This is the
back
key
up my
issue
brother. Let me
about
back up my
corruption
brother.
at the heart of the awards.
It's 6 o'clock. Why are you greasing your lips?
Dog,
No, but you will never
I came back to ask a question
the
if you don't mind.
allegations.
No, I'm now like putting Vaseline on my lips because I don't want to lick my lips.
Why do you have Vaseline to hand, bots? Why do you have Vaseline to hands when you're streaming with Doctor NHS?
No, exactly. You're supposed to do everything
This
opposite.
is the time I need Joe Blackman to play that theme song.
He's on United
The point that lost is like inability.
God, like.
But I want to
say what I
shout
want to
out
say.
Genuine.
Oh, he went invisible.
The genuine, you know exactly.
Joe,
You don't pass it, mate. I saw that comment, you dickhead.
I need a burner account down.
United.
Yeah.
Okay, Kenny, say what you want to say.
Guys, let's focus on the game. How is
nominations, Doc? Like you nominated me in a certain category.
The game is pretty much like the first half at the minute. No, it is. It's
mate,
like Man United.
The game's gone. Bots has ruined
it's the same thing. Oh, okay, yeah, he called it. It's basically the first half.
But Man United are trying to do things. Look,
Okay. Me, I love like conspiracy theories, right? I'm thinking City are so fucking mafia-like that they're doing this season shit just to stay away from their crimes.
Ref, mate, he's just got his hand around Hoyland's neck. You gotta get your card out.
Man, you're all over him now. Yeah.
Nah, I'm sorry. Ruben Diaz is holding Hoyland back by his neck. Surely the referee needs to get his card out.
No, the referee has been bought because there should have been at least 4 other yellow cards, in my opinion. So, you know,
this is turning into an end-to-end transition
Someone's cutting powder again, man. Who is it?
It's Doctor.
It's probably me.
What supplies are you taking home?
No, but like, why did bots know it was Doctor straight away?
I need
Like,
medication. Okay.
Nah, you're cutting powder with a credit card.
I'm taking my medication.
Oh, that's what you gonna say. That's you?
Put me backstage while you guys are having this conversation.
I'm at 50. I'm at
Man
50.
United have just had 3 great chances to try and get the ball into the net, and they've just wasted all 3 of them.
Exactly. Anyway,
what are you doing, Doc? What are you doing? I'm curious.
This stream is chaos.
You can just skid away from that
Hey,
question.
boss, I'm not really swearing though, so you can't blame me if this stuff gets demonetized.
Yeah, it's can he just go?
Well, we
Yeah,
can only apologise to all the viewers out now watching
Bernardo?
this.
Bernardo did not have to go up to Agate like that. See, that many little things.
Oh, ref, ref, that's after.
You feel
Come
me?
on, mate.
That is not cool.
What happened?
And then
What
look at Bernardo coming. Look at Bernardo coming in afterwards. Like, how many little things I'm talking about with Bernardo Silva?
Right, Ugarte needs a shave though. He looks a little bit homeless. I can't lie. Ugarte needs to get the one blade out and get that little bum fluff off his cheeks. Like so, Ruben Diaz kicks out. Ruben Diaz kicks out at him. How many times is Ruben Diaz going to get away with stuff in this match?
Like that.
I don't know. I'm at 55-10. I'm at 55-10.
And he's on a yellow.
Yeah. So how much was the referee going to let him get away with?
Because he's on a yellow.
I need a red. I need a red to be shown.
He should do his job.
Have you got a bet on a red card, Doctor?
Yeah.
No, I actually don't. But I would love to see a red. On the City.
I feel there's a red coming in this match for some reason.
Yeah.
There is. I feel it must be. Because
But you guys didn't follow my conspiracy theory.
What was it?
Do you think that Man City are being shit on purpose just to evade their
Sorry
fans?
about the language. Apologies about that.
Riley, mate, sure. What are you saying about your conspiracy?
Like self-sabotage type of way.
No, because the players have got content
like,
and they've won a lot already.
But, okay, the reason I say this is that the decline is too dramatic for like this squad, like at the same time.
Not really. No, because great teams do fall off. No, because great teams do fall off after good seasons. Like you look at United after their treble, they fell off quite a little, not a massive amount, but they fell off a bit. Like they didn't instantly.
And the players are aging. Look at De Bruyne. He's having his last game.
But when you look at
season.
you can't compare United to City. United, we started.
You can though, because you compare Manchester United after their treble versus City after their treble.
By piece.
Because you look at the team, you look at the players.
Your point doesn't make any sense. Because why would you spend like nearly 80 million in January window to just play like shit?
My God, why is Victor Lindelof
sorry
coming
about
on?
that. Apologies again for the language.
Oh,
it would be an injury.
We're adults. We're adults on this channel.
Puppy,
Finbin.
we should have
Finbin.
We should have a on-screen
This
text.
This isn't Disney Channel or Nickelodeon.
The chat's calling for it as well. I think you need
the Ragrats. The Ragrats.
The monetization went a long time ago. It's free for all now.
Man United.
Oh, it's free for all, so I can swear as much as you want.
Can he ruin it?
Sorry about that.
You're ruining
Bots, mate, can we please get a sin bin in place? Bots, I'll have to take this to the league. Bots, you need to get a ref, mate. Have a word. We'll have to get the league involved.
All right. Final yellow card.
Bruno.
Has he scored or had a shot on target, mate?
Maguire is coming off. Am I too late? Like, who's ahead? Because all these streams are different times. I think Pav or somebody said it. Like,
Lindelof's come on for Maguire.
PLC in your league right now. Don't worry about that. It's like 15 seconds ahead of me.
No, do you know what's annoying me about that first thingy? Bruno had that free kick at the start. All I need is him to get 2 shots on target in this match. Start of the match, Bruno has that free kick on the edge of the box and he just does nothing. Like it
was a shot on target or no?
No, it's straight at the wall. Deflections don't count. It's only when the keeper saves it they count as a shot on target.
Man United are getting in some really good positions out wide.
Ooh,
but never managed to get that final ball in.
Swear down, Dogo is about to have his first goal.
Don't worry, baby. I'm coming in the kitchen. Don't worry.
But like, I think Dogo needs to be coached on how to head.
It's all Manu now. Manu dominating at the minute.
He's not really executing his headers properly. He's getting good positions where he could head the ball properly. I think twice now. Like this is the third time. Okay, this one was moving harder than the first 2 that I've seen in Farm
We're now approaching the 60th minute of the match. What does everyone think? Do you think we should? What sort of changes do you want to see? Like I get we've just seen Lindelof come on, but I think that's just more of a precautionary substitution.
Højlund has been bloody awful, so I'd consider taking him off.
Who Lindelof come on for?
Maguire.
What do you think about Højlund's performance? Yeah. I mean,
I think
Garnacho,
Hoyland's just been Hoyland this match. There's not much he has done. There's not much that he could have done either. He's
But
not
we're
had
not
many
like we're not
chances.
creative. I'd
the
love to
supply.
see like Ericsson in this game. Let's go control. This is a
No,
game,
no, no, no,
Ericsson.
no, no. I
Or
like
Zexi, somebody
my
that can
players to
hold
have
on to the ball
legs.
properly and just like play.
Maybe not Ericsson. I mean, Xerxes for sure.
We've got Bernardo Silva in the squad. Ericsson can play next Bernardo Silva. What are you talking about?
I'll bring.
They're both
You want
internationals and they're both old.
Have
Yeah.
free,
Like no,
bro. No, he's gonna walk through Ericsson, bro. No, that'll be the worst.
Bernardo Silva would just smack Ericsson, not even get himself a booking, and Ericsson will go off injured.
Break. We're on the break
this
here.
is like
break time.
Bernardo has been playing the whole time. Eric is
we're
coming
good
in
position.
Mate, we've been on the
fresh,
break
like,
about 15 times this match. It means now to
Good
us.
position here.
He's gonna hold the ball. He's gonna do his magic.
Runs into the player who's taken a knee to block him. Bernardo Silva took a knee on the middle of the pitch and Garnacho ran into him. You can go left to the right.
This system's working nicely, getting at nice wide positions, but it's that final ball has been rubbish for the non-existent striker.
So do you agree when I say that we lack a creator up there, like somebody who can bring something out of nothing?
Mate, we lack an attack.
That's not a handball. That's not a handball. Wow.
Oh, definitely like a killer up front, a proper striker.
That's crazy.
But if right, I know what I'm gonna say.
Oh, that has to be a handball. Penalty.
It's a bit chesty. It looked chesty. That would have been
a handball. It looks handball.
It's not handball. It's not handball.
Give that.
They're doing the replay. It come off his chin.
His chest.
Even if it was handball, they won't even give it though because there's a natural movement of falling to the ground.
Yeah. But it would have been a red
he
card
said,
too.
"Chest, no, that was a nut shot. I ain't even gonna lie. That was nuts."
That was
Ruben Diaz.
Oh.
Talking about nut shots. Last week, I think somebody on the stream.
What do you mean by that, Doctor?
I think somebody on the stream was asking me about like stories about like because I worked in a fertility clinic during the summer. Somebody asked me if I had any stories about that. And all I have to say is if you like cottage cheese.
What?
How do I say this?
What are you saying, Doctor?
No, Doctor, what do you mean cottage cheese?
No, I just
is that a strain or is what do you mean?
No, it's just we had a patient that came in with some infection and it looked like gone off cottage cheese.
Yeah.
That's all I
Wait, what are you talking about? What's going on?
Doctor worked in a fertility clinic and she witnessed a patient with an infection. I mean, she's not raising. I wouldn't say it's confidential because she's just saying a patient. She's not doing that.
I didn't say the person's name, age, location. I didn't even say.
No, what you saying that the knob had basically cottage cheese on it?
I don't think it was a man. I think it was a woman.
It was a man. It was not a man.
It was a woman.
I didn't say the location of the infection. I just said there was an infection.
No, you said it was a fertility clinic, Doctor. So I think the area of the infection is implied.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, basically.
Yeah, it is actually very, very implied.
So was it vaginal?
This is crazy.
Why did we even get into this?
How did we? I just decided to ask.
Let me calm down.
The game is boring.
How did we get her? Oh, so you want to talk about
the game is boring, and I decided to spice it up.
So you're basically telling us that
very fucking spicy here.
The game's that boring that you want to talk about. You want to talk about someone's vaginal yeast infection or something. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, I decided to spice it up.
What's that year about?
Oh yeah. By the way, people, it's match week 31. So match week 32 we're going to see the introduction of that semi-automated offside technology next week, people. It is happening. Here we go.
If we need anybody to change the topics,
it's gonna be
Riley is that commercial break you get when you're like in a fucking nice documentary, right? And then it just comes like on the fucking it's a commercial.
Like all
you love it.
I see Manchester United attack. Rasmus
you know that commercial you hate so much that later on you find yourself reciting the song bots, right? That's Riley. Love him. What's going on with the women's league, right?
It is true.
Tell me something.
Next week is the start of the semi-automated offside technology in the Premier League, and I am optimistic but also cautious about it. What do you guys think? Are you optimistic or are you cautious about the new semi-automated offside technology?
Are you optimistic and cautious?
I'm optimistic for the use, but because I'm optimistic of the use, but cautious it has to be done right to get the proper results.
Well, it's semi-automated, mate. It can't be done any more than it is.
Look, Riley, look. Speak to us like we're children. We're old. That's the uncle in me coming out. No, like
Boss,
I love
can you put
Riley.
Williams' comment on screen, please?
Riley, I love your way, the way you like developed in your broadcast, the way you presented. You should really do it like hard. Yeah.
On screen?
Sorry.
Bots, can you put Williams' comment on screen? I believe it is in Will United 99. Can you please put his latest comment on screen? I believe it's informational. I believe Riley needs to read it.
Don't do this.
It is true. I've seen it on the Premier League's website. It is coming to the Premier League for match week 32 next week.
Not that one, Bots. You know what you're doing.
But you do have to watch out if the results are not proper. But I can tell you now, semi-automated offside technology, it's going to be, and this is going to be a trial.
Getting a card out for it down low there.
If they produce the right results, we could see it come into the Premier League. But at the moment, we've got
to be fair, he was grabbing Dorgu by the. He was not Dorgu, sorry. Patrick. Not even Dorgu. What's City's winger called? Doku. That's the one. Yeah, he was grabbing Doku by the hips.
Automated.
But
we should fire the linesmen. Like we don't need as many linesmen as we think nowadays.
But
I feel like the linesmen. I feel like there needs to be like a steady supply of linesmen. It's an important role to have in football.
Yeah, I guess they're there to like tell the referee that like.
Well, not even that though. It gives them game experience on how to handle a match and how to manage part of a game. Really, doesn't it? Like, if you don't have linesmen, where's the next generation of referees going to come from?
He's so lucky, the ball went straight at him, man.
Hey, well, Nana.
Hey, but listen.
Yeah.
Riley, are you still here?
Yep.
Listen, can I give you something like a little quick, like unclely advice, like since I already put myself out there, right? Listen, you know, like you should, like for your channel, right? You should record yourself imitating the old school like newscaster that used the British newscaster that used to like announce the scores on radio. Like Britain City 1. Yeah. Remember that whole like what I'm talking about, right? Exactly. And just make a parody out of that. Exactly, make a parody out of that, and then you'll be like dope. Like and then like put it in
Kenny, guess what? Guess what? Since you mentioned it, I'm doing all the scores on Saturday and Sunday. Now you mention it, I'm doing it after the game. I'm doing it to every score from yesterday and today.
Okay, cool. I'd love to hear that. That's your challenge. I just want to see it when it's done.
Xerxes and Mason Mount are both coming up.
What is this, man? Bruno, man.
Oh, yeah.
Who's this kid with a new type of hairstyle for Man City? Who's this
guy? I swear no one can fucking cross the ball.
Sorry for language apologies.
I know, but we've had some good possession out wide there, but no end product. It's in that good ball in, nothing.
Mate, I could take this United squad to a whorehouse and pay for them all, and they still won't fucking finish.
I mean, because they've been all over. They've been all over Man City, but they just got no end product. I.e., the cross, the through
the
ball.
old man nearly had his coffee knocked out of his hand from that shot.
Substitutions coming on. Mason Mount is coming on. Big news. And Xerxes.
Number 7. Oh
Mason Mount is on. Come on.
Mason Mount is going to change the game for us.
Yeah, he's in the 10 role with who's come? Hoyland's come off.
Thank you.
Hoyland's come off. That'll be for Xerxes. I don't know which 10 has come
Hoyland
off.
just stays off for a little bit. Like just.
I hope it's Garnacho.
I can't see who so far.
No, it's Ugarte.
No, Garnacho's on.
Ugarte for Mount and Xerxes for Hoyland. Rough one.
Bruno's got big.
Who's come off? I can't see.
Ugarte and Hoyland have come off for Mount and Xerxes.
Ugarte.
Mount is interesting.
Dogu, my guy, bro. What are you doing?
Amorim definitely likes a bit of Mount, doesn't he?
Oh yeah.
I can't see that because the guy's never been available.
No, he's been available for like 5 matches, I think.
I know he hasn't, but he likes his attributes. He gives them that.
I like Megan Fox's attributes in Transformers. Doesn't mean I'm going to get him.
I know, but he likes. He's similar to the two 10s he had at Sporting, i.e. the English guy Edwards.
Okay. Why's my heart rate up to limit to check my blood pressure? Someone tell me if we conceded yet.
Megan Fox's attributes are quite decent. I ain't gonna lie.
A big up Bally Tech, by the way.
Dogu, mate.
Big up to everyone in the chat. Fingers crossed for the victory.
Salute. Grealish is coming on.
Respect to everyone on the panel.
He hasn't scored. He scored his first goal in 16 months the other day. I'm sorry.
His hair's looking straight and perfect. Grealish.
Right, and what does that have to do with football? You start to sound like an Arsenal fan talking about their new summer signings. They go shopping for fucking footballers in Vogue more than they do in the transfer market.
Sorry about that.
I just tuned in late, yeah. How do you guys feel about this match so far?
How do we feel about
product?
The match
end product for Man United. I think Man United deserve to be winning at least 3-0.
Is that Bonita?
Yeah, bro.
But no end product, no final ball.
That's all we feel. Pour up a shot.
Well,
wow, it's that bad, yeah?
Do you know what I'm going to say about the game? This game, normally Manchester derbies has flair, but there's no flair at the moment.
I think Man United have dominated, but they haven't had any end product. That's, the final ball.
I have to hear Manchester United haven't had any end product one more time on this stream. Jesus Christ.
So when you watch this game, yeah, like, if you was to say, yeah, I'm just going to buy this in the summer, what do you think we're lacking in terms of what you're seeing right now?
Anything.
Wait, before anyone answers, no one say fucking end product. Please, no one say end fucking product.
IQ from the players. Dorgu has had some IQ issues today.
Garnacho, don't even go like, I'm going to say something controversial. We need a Frankie de Jong.
Frankie de Jong.
Some type of Frankie de Jong. We need somebody that can.
We need Victor Goykares.
We need
We need some end product from someone.
We need Victor Goykares.
I was the first one to say it, Connor.
I'm not bothered about Pav saying it. I've heard it from the same people about 5 times in a row, mate.
Are you happy to blow the majority of the budget? If you had to blow the majority of the budget on 2 fantastic players, who are they? Gyökeres and who?
Me, mate. I blow the budget on a bunch of fucking whores to teach these motherfuckers how to finish.
And affordable. I'll go for maybe Cunha in the 4-10 position.
Cunha's not affordable. Wolves want 60 million for Cunha. He's not affordable.
Yeah, but he's I don't mean to. Okay, I don't mean actually affordable. I mean he would come to Man U because it's an upgrade. Okay.
But
it's a big club, obviously.
Bearing in mind, if you're gonna buy 2 top players, you're gonna blow the majority of the budget on them, innit? So if it's gonna be like, let's say the budget is like 200 mil. If you spend like 100 mil on 2 top level players and then use the other 100 to buy another 3.
Yeah, but you can tell Man United the problems is they do create chances, but they can't put them away. So that striker would make all the difference. All the difference, in my opinion.
Sorry again for the language.
Big up,
right, mate. Give it a rest.
A guy brings in 20 goals, guaranteed.
Big up, I'm not giving a rest. I'm not giving a rest until you meet upcoming rules of Watershed. Let's look at the language.
When a woman is speaking, you have to be quiet.
You can shut up about
Riley, mate, this is YouTube, not British TV. Riley, mate, this is YouTube, not British TV. Ofcom doesn't apply here, mate. Hate to inform you of that.
Wait, who can shut up?
No. Look at
I think he told you to shut up, young Pappy. Young Pappy, I think he told you to shut up, mate. I personally would take that off him, young Pappy. Young Pappy, I don't think you should take that.
Just send the Eddie. Just send the Eddie.
Nah, young Pappy, I don't think you should take that off him.
I'll see you within the year. You need some discipline.
Hold on. I gotta send you guys first. I'm greeting.
See, once again, Man United going down.
What did I walk into, bots?
I don't know. You
what a chance by Xerxes. What a chance by Xerxes.
I haven't even said anything yet, and it just went on.
Hey, check this.
Eric Cantona in the crowd, yeah? King Eric in the crowd.
Hey, check the Xerxes chance.
See that Eric? Have you seen that Eric Cantona part owns that FC United of Manchester?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he signed the paperwork the other day.
No,
Eric is just such a good-looking older man. He reminds me of like a Sean Connery.
Yeah, he got swag.
You be thinking about Eric.
Yeah, mad swag.
Oh, sexy.
Watson still got his picture on his wall.
Yeah.
See that was a decent chance. Nice little first time.
It's that French Louis, like he's going to say some dumb shit. When the Pelicans,
But I'm not going to act like Eric never gassed me when I was younger, when he was doing the whole collar flick back in the day.
Cool. Legend.
No, you didn't.
I have to say, that's a bit like Mason Mount hitting it on the volley. Like, if it goes in, it works brilliantly, but I think he should have tried to play that down.
Zexy just hit the crossbar. Am I behind?
Oh, good ball in here.
Garnacho's
in.
Can you?
Yeah, I think yeah.
You see, Stephanie agrees with me in the chat, but
oh, look at this Garnacho shot corner.
Oh wow, Stephanie, you're not supposed to
be all over Man City right now.
No, not that one. The one about Cantona.
The one above it.
It wasn't crossbar. It was just a save from. Could have done better.
Yeah, then you're behind.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy, what a ball.
Could have done better.
It's all Man United right now. All Man United.
Stephanie on a roll in the chat.
Stephanie's on some crud.
No, she's not.
I like this style, Stephanie. I like this. Yeah. Express yourself, baby girl.
You know Stephanie's not this.
Oh, that was a beautiful pass to Garnacho, but Garnacho wastes his chance again. Yep.
But actually, my two favourite United players as a Chelsea fan is
penalty appeal.
It is a Cantona, Eric Cantona.
No, if that's not a penalty,
I'll check on Manu.
Riley, mate, can you be quiet for a fucking minute, please? Riley, mate, can you be quiet for a minute?
Oh, you shut up, Connor, for a second. Hey, quiet for a second.
Riley, mate, we're trying to listen to someone talking about a penalty, please.
That's gotta be a penalty.
All right, Riley, this is the Manchester watch along.
Yeah, on Casemiro. Penalty on Casemiro.
Penalty?
Ponted. Oh, right.
They might penalty, I'm behind. What minute is that?
I'm behind as well.
That'll be a penalty.
What's that? Is that the free kick? Is that after the corner kick?
That's gotta be a penalty.
You guys
They
are
Ref,
checking.
that has to be.
Yes,
It's a
that's
pen.
surely
It's a
gotta be
pen.
penalty.
It's a pen.
That's penalty
It's a
for
pen.
me.
That has to be
They're
a
trying
pen.
to
They're
get
still
him.
checking.
If the
It's a
ref,
penalty.
They're still
do you
checking.
know what?
Schmeichel is
Right, so
watching.
right.
Do you know
Everyone be
what?
quiet. Apart from the person who's
Yeah.
watching this most furthest in front, everyone else be quiet. Talk us through what's happening.
It's
Right,
not a pen.
Schmeichel. They're focusing on Schmeichel right now, the TV, because he's
I
looking at a
haven't reached the
monitor.
pen
Peter
issue,
Schmeichel, and they're still
so I'm
deciding. They're still
behind.
deciding.
What, have they sent the referee
Oh,
over to the monitor?
It's not the bro. They never went to the VAR.
no.
It
No,
was
they did. No,
the
they did
Casemiro
check.
through
They
his
had a quick
body.
check.
Casemiro through his
They've
body
carried
into
on.
him.
They've cleared it now. No
They cleared
penalty.
it.
But they were looking. It stopped. The game stopped.
The game
But
stopped
that
because
was
the player was
reckless
down. Was there
challenge
even a
in the
VAR
box.
check?
That's
Do you
a
know
reckless
what?
challenge
The
Nah,
in the
there
box.
VAR
Do you know
wasn't.
was
what? I'm gonna
checking,
watch
but
what?
the ref wasn't called to the monitor. No,
Do you
but
want?
they were
Do you want
checking
to guess
in the
which
He
studios
did.
or
He
whatever they
did.
checked.
He did kick his foot though. Casemiro
Oh
went
yeah.
for the ball and he did kick his foot.
There's a good shout for
Are you
sure.
telling me in the
That
box
was
they
a very
don't
good
give?
shout.
Let me ask you a
Yeah.
question. Are you telling me when in the box they do not? It's not a straight penalty if you cause like reckless challenge, even as a
I mean,
defender.
it
Does it
I've
sound?
seen.
Is it constituted as light? Because the way he came in very reckless.
I've seen worse given, put it that way, but it
Mm.
was
The
No,
contentious.
but like I
problem is,
said,
If
I
that
mean,
was
it
against
wasn't
us,
a
it would have
bad
been a
shout.
penalty.
I mean,
If
you
It
look
that
at
was
that
wasn't
Jack
against,
against us.
Harrison one. Look at Jack Harrison from Luis Scalia as well. There was more contact in what happened to Casemiro then than there was what happened
yes,
to
facts.
Harrison.
That's what I'm saying. I've seen worse given. Facts. You've just pointed the worst one. That one, Skelly. Yeah.
Luan is out here saying Schmeichel looks good with caps.
Do you see Schmeichel? He does look good with his He's got
But
hearing problems,
are
hasn't he,
you?
Schmeichel?
Should I address you as
Mister?
Mister?
Yo, this ref
just
is
reading what
shit.
You're senor.
Who's the referee again? Is
Wait,
it?
that's not good.
No, it's Jonathan
Mademoiselle.
Brooks.
Senor.
Quick question. Well, for the ladies in the chat, that's me, Riri, Luan, and Stephanie. How did Arteta get the hottest manager in the Premier League? Because he's not.
How did Arteta get what, Doc? What did Arteta get?
He was
Who's the hottest manager in the Premier League then, in your opinion?
Manager in the Premier League. Currently,
None.
it has to be Ruben.
Oh shit!
Who?
Professional foul by Euro.
Ruben.
She said Ruben Amorim.
Professional foul by
But
Euro.
he got the
Clever.
swag. He got the Man U swag, new jumper on.
Yeah.
Euro's
So
just
I
done
thought
a
the man
Chiellini.
would have. I thought he was gonna continue rocking the Montclair and stuff, and then he just now all he got on is a Man U hoodie and some khakis.
Yeah, the
He
club
has to
can't
get
afford to buy
comfortable.
Montclair
and
anymore.
some slacks that don't touch his shoes.
No, but that's the look. That's the look. That's that European look.
Nah, I didn't know European look. That's just
Yeah, that's that Euro look with some Converses.
Nah,
That's what we said whenever you're wearing your brother's pants and they don't quite fit. You're like, yeah, you're going for the Euro.
But with all seriousness, that's an actual look. I wore a pair of jeans last night just like that with some Converses. That's an actual look.
Yeah, I used to like a bit of Converses back in the day. High ones, high tops.
LB says Roy Hodgson is the greatest looking manager, I guess.
Those pants that he wears, they're called chinos. That's what those pants are called.
Chinos.
They're an actual style. Yeah, I'm telling you, they're not. But trust the fashionista. Trust the fashionista.
I hate the fact
those
that we
pants that
don't
he
have an
wears,
attack on.
they're called chinos.
Manchester United not having a winger on the bench is actually aggravating because no one can come on and replace Garnacho who has like that extra stepping pace.
Yeah, Connor, I agree with you because I think he really needs to come off.
That's why he continues to play.
Everybody's
who even got on the bench?
He's done out
here.
here.
He continues to play though.
Was on the bench. Kokonki's on the bench.
Slow
Kokonki's a
Ericsson.
defender though.
Still on the bench.
There's only
Yeah,
slow
but
Ericsson.
I mean, if it was to put Luke Shaw on left attacking midfield, or go for it. Like he can whip a ball in at least.
Yeah.
Not Luan said Euro with hair could make a pretty girl. What?
Does anyone agree that Shaw's got a better delivery than say a Dorgu? Dorgu's got possibly everything else.
Luke Shaw on his day is probably one of the best left backs. I'm not going to sit here and say he's not, but he's just so inconsistent when it comes to being available. Like if I want to play it to defend and want to play it across the ball, I want him.
But technically speaking, his delivery's technique is better than Dorgu, isn't it? Across.
No, if you're talking, but you got to understand, you're talking a player that's been in this league now. How long? Shaw came from Southampton. How long did he play with Southampton? And he came to us. He's been with us for 10 years. His technique should be better than Dorgu's.
Yeah. If you look at that,
he's consistent.
So yeah.
No one's arguing like saying that he's. No one's arguing saying that Dorgu's got the best technique, or like Dorgu, we know's not got the best crossing ability.
But yeah, but that will come in time. Like I feel like again.
Yeah,
like,
and I'm not putting Dorgu down for not having.
No. I'm not saying you, Connor, but I was just on like the United View, and people are getting on Dorgu, but like this kid, he's a young kid. Like he just came to this team. People want him to be like out of the box, ready to go. The Premier League is not easy, bro. I think you put half of these men will be chatting in these chats in the Premier League. They'd be injured in less than 1 minute and having to be stretchered off.
They'll be running up the field for 2 minutes and be winded.
Riri.
But Riri, I understand your point. But for the Women's Super League, players are going to be like, get back up.
We can hear you. Rather just talking over you.
For the injury too. The Premier League get injured, they get
it's that BBC World the commercial break. I tell you.
Go and carry on.
Man United are getting loads of chances at the minute. They can't fucking score.
Kenny, what were you gonna say?
Yeah.
You got me cracking. Yo. No, I'll say
You lot are funny.
Oh, how are we not ahead in this game, man? How are we not ahead in this game?
It's all Manu right now.
Yeah. We're literally beating ourselves right now.
So really,
we should have at least 3 goals, right? 3 to 4 goals right now.
Got myself together.
Another dog.
I think what he wanted to say was that like Dorgu, for me, I love Dorgu because he's tenacious and he just is there. He's not scared of a challenge. He's my guy, and he's making me proud as a black man. Like I like it, like young and gold. I'm not like you know what I mean. But that does not take away the fact that like Luke Shaw is one of the most like technically gifted footballers in the league.
Yeah, if Dorgu had Shaw's technique,
minus this is minus fitness, minus my mentality.
I'd bring Luke Shaw right now just for the last 5-6 minutes, just to see something.
Yeah.
But I think he's gonna. I think he probably will, or maybe he won't. Is he on the bench?
The thing is, Doctor, with Shaw, it's not the years of experience in the Premiership, because when he was 23, 22, he had great technique already. But he just obviously had the injuries and broke down and broken legs and whatever.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Shaw was in that team with Mane and Van Dijk and Ward-Prowse and all of them on that Southampton team.
No, he wasn't. Van Dijk joined. It might have been actually.
He joined after.
Later. I think
maybe I'm wrong about Van Dijk, but I know he was on that team when.
Van Dijk.
Yeah? One thing's for sure, Dorgu's an improvement on Malacia. Okay.
Yeah.
That is I think
to add to that, we don't know what he's going to become.
Also, Cheeto is on the bench too. Just to see something.
Well, yeah, but Cheeto's a striker. We've got Xerxes in there.
Sorry, boss.
Yeah, but
Like,
Xerxes could drop into the 10 and just push Cheeto up.
sorry,
I mean,
guys,
yeah,
but
Xerxes
you
can
don't
drop
know,
into the 10, but Xerxes
you don't
doesn't
know
have
how
the
much I
pace that
really
we're
want
looking
to
for on the
highlight
wide
this,
areas.
right?
Xerxes doesn't have the have that pace that I want in that wide area to get up the pitch and quickly attack and help us on the break. That's what I'm looking
In
for.
the last 5 minutes, he's got to be able to find the sprint, one sprint or two. Come on.
I mean, you can find a sprint, but it's just whether or not he's got the pace to beat the man. Like,
Ericsson would have been a
We
better
got
sub
4
for this
minutes
game,
added
to be
on.
honest.
4 minutes.
it'll be a bit longer added on here for Dorgu going down.
Yo, we need Dorgu versus Leon, please. No, he gotta get up.
Well, we have Fatty Shaw for that, mate. Don't worry about
Luke Shaw
it.
is here.
Oh, that's
We
on
have
his
Fatty
thigh.
We have Fatty Fat on the bench. Don't worry.
It's not
So
looking.
I
That's on
wanted
his
to highlight.
that's on his thigh.
Oh, break.
And
Man United on the break. Yeah.
Casemiro is yelling at Garnacho as usual.
Apparently,
Like, so I've
player
been
of the
trying to
match.
say,
Apparently,
going back, and Dogu is like now like the one on the spotlight. Like, I've been trying to get my voice heard about him. Somebody mentioned about like Dogu is a upgrade to Malasia, but I wanted to bring it back and highlight the fact that like with Dogu, there's a lot more out there. Like with Malasia, sort of like the injury, you didn't know, like it's felt as though that it was gonna be a journey for him to actually come back or be the player that he could have been. But Dogu is like fit, is a beast. It's you there. You see, like there's more that can come out of that. Like I'm
definitely
excited to
agree.
see
There's
what kind
more.
of player he will
Yeah,
be
I agree with
when
that.
he
But
matures
Malacio
and
got
gets
a
into.
Malacio was
See,
that
this
was
is
a
why
tough
Xerxes
break
does
for
not have
Malacio.
pace.
It was a tough
Xerxes'
break for
pace
Malacio.
on the break, awful. Oh, Garnacho, please, mate. Just do your job.
apparently, Sky's player of the match is Bruno Fernandes.
Of course. I mean,
Thank you,
did we
Lenny.
expect any different?
Thank you. Who?
Lenny.
This game has not
Who's
had any
Lenny?
flares.
Isn't his name Lenny Euro?
No,
I'm watching the game.
Oh, you're talking about the game. Okay, cool.
What's going on right now?
Oh, we thought you were talking to somebody in the panel.
Oh no.
No, she's talking
No,
about
I got you now.
Do you know what I'm going to say? This game has not had any flair at all. Had chances, but not had any goals whatsoever because the chances not taken could prove to be costly. The defending worked. They worked Manchester City, but guess what? For Man United, guess what? They're going to have to speed through the defense and hopefully in the middle on the two left and right wings. Guess what?
Come on, ref. That's a corner.
Hey, Riley, how did Chelsea do?
Against us.
I've got to be a nil draw.
Okay.
Yeah, they drew 0-0.
But
my FPL looks like shit.
I just needed him to answer. I actually knew he scored.
Oh my god, my FPL.
But Southampton lost 3-1 away to Tottenham. Guess what? They've been relegated to the Championship.
Who asked?
Who asked? Not you, Connor.
Clearly, mate, no one has fucking asked.
Oh, Connor, you miserable sod. Seriously. All right, guys. Got it.
Connor, take it easy, man. Take it easy. Patience.
We have about a minute left in the game, guys.
Yeah, come on, Dello, Casemiro.
Yeah, Connor, you were right, man. We need somebody like swap out Garnacho when he starts doing this fuck
Game
shit.
over.
Game over.
Amorim continues to have a good.
Or at least we didn't get beat. We got a draw out of it.
Yeah, we got a point out of it.
It means fuck all, really, at the end of the day. It's gonna just not show up again consistently.
No, my issue is
that's that, people.
Dr. Younger.
My issue is, unfortunately, we are out of a lot of our players, and also we have a game on Thursday, so he has to manage his players and figure out.
I'm sorry, right, but Dolby went down for the first minute of that extra time, and the referee thought straight away. Sorry to interrupt, I just noticed it.
No problem.
The ref didn't call nothing for us, Connor. I mean,
at all. There should have been
going on all game.
There should have been a red card, and somebody should have been punched on the City team. I don't know. I don't care who, but they should have been punched. I really feel some of them have punchable faces, but that's another topic for another day.
All right, but come out, innit, man. I'll catch you on another stream.
Later, Pav.
Bye.
So, what does this mean
have to look forward to?
Title of City's top 4 hopes? Or Chelsea?
I mean,
drew,
it's reduced.
Yeah, Chelsea drew, but they could have done better. If Chelsea had won, it would look good for Chelsea.
It's Newcastle have a game tomorrow, and if they win, they go up to
53 points, same as Chelsea.
They go up to 5th because of goal difference. Depending on if they can score 7 goals or 8 goals, they go up to 4th or 5th.
So,
and Newcastle has a game in hand.
If City play in the Europa League, do you think that constitutes as a sacking or not?
Nah, he's not getting sacked.
He's not.
What, even in the Europa League?
Yeah, nah, he's not getting sacked. They're not sacked. They're not sacking Pep. One bad season out of how many? Come on, man. Think about it.
All I'm saying is, when Fergie was winning, even when we fell off, we didn't fall into the Europa League. I'm just saying.
Yeah, but that don't mean nothing. When Fergie was winning was a different time. When he fell off was a different time.
No, but do you know how much of a legend this man was, yeah? You see nowadays, yeah, with the coefficient and everything else, yeah, if you finish in 5th, you can still somehow get into the Champions League. Whereas Fergie never had them sorts of luxuries. If you finish in the 4th, them times there, you weren't getting into the Champions League. You had to be top 3.
Bro, but that's what I'm saying. The times have changed and the metrics has changed. So I get where we're United fans, and yes, Fergie's a legend. But for fuck's sake, bro, we're in the come on, man. We're 2025 right now. Like, stop comparing that time to this time. Like, this time is different. The metrics have changed. The way they calculate this shit has changed. And I keep saying it. Fergie would not have survived in this time. He would not have. He was at his time. That was the perfect time for him.
I respectfully disagree.
Okay, then that's fine. We can agree to disagree. But he would definitely would not have been a legend in this era. I could tell you that much.
For a lot of stuff he did.
Kanye, you here? I'm curious what Kanye has to say about this, because he wasn't here when we talked about it last time. But no, he's not here. Word.
Not here. Wow. Do you know what? Oh, you go ahead, Doctor.
Go ahead, Riley.
No, you go ahead. No, you go ahead.
Wow.
Okay.
Riley.
So. Basically, this game is over. It was boring as hell. We had a lot of chances. As per usual, we couldn't finish them. I feel like I'm repeating myself for the whole season. And the final third were horrible. Dogu, I don't know what he was doing. I mean, surprisingly, Dalot, I don't have a bad thing to say about Dalot today. Surprisingly. But he's still a criminal, but he's less of a criminal.
His charges have been decreased to misdemeanor instead of a felon.
Exactly. It's a misdemeanor. Onana is on probation.
Oh man.
Doc.
I think people sleep on your sense of humor,
What
about really sleep?
People don't get my sense of humor.
Where are they?
Because people don't get my sense of humor. I was very anyway. Onana is on probation.
Okay.
He has some good things, but his kicking is still horrible. Yeah. Garnacho, I feel like I don't know how he could have been brought off and Chido come on and they could have done something in the front. I don't know. It's kind of confusing, like how I can't think of it, and maybe Ruben doesn't want to risk it, but he should have come off and been rested because Chido can't play in the Europa League. So if Chido had come on a little bit earlier, Garnacho could have had like a rest for Thursday's away. Thursday is away in France, and it's not going to be easy.
Yeah,
I'm just thinking of, and I don't think that Luke Shaw is fully like 100%. So I don't know if he's going to fly to France with them. Also, Tom Heaton is clearly not as injured as we think. Or I don't think so.
Because Tom Heaton. Bro, like, sorry, I got a call. That's why I couldn't respond to you guys. Doc, explain yourself. What's with this Tom Heaton hate you got? Huh?
She's actually saying
I haven't even said anything.
She know exactly what I'm saying. She be hating on Tom Heaton for a minute.
Can he be trying to wind Doc up?
Yeah, no, she's not wrong. I don't like him, but it's just
she said it.
Don't worry, Doc. Kenny's kind of salty because you won an award and he didn't. Don't let him get to you.
He was nominated and he
don't let him get to you, Doc.
Do you know what? I'm still waiting for my award so I can come and stunt on people.
Oh.
Me, I'm salty. I'm like Kanye West with Taylor Swift.
With Taylor Swift. I fully expected Joe to do that yesterday.
I'm bringing the whole place down.
Kenny's running up on stage and grabbing people's trophies and shit.
Exactly. I'm leaving with something.
I'm curious, guys. Who was man of the match today?
Bruno.
Do you know what? Bruno, yeah. If Dogo had scored one of his chances, I would have probably given it to him. Because I did say
I'm going to give it to Casemiro.
Bruno, yeah, I was gonna say it's a toss up between Bruno and Casemiro in that middle. Because really, I mean, he had a couple of passes that went wayward, but he had some good minutes in the middle today. Like he didn't make a lot of mistakes. Say that, Bots?
How is Onana man of the match?
How, Bots? How? That one save?
Yale is saying he saved the
probation,
United today.
That one save that went straight at him.
No. How many? He had 6 saves in total.
Oh God. Six legit saves or six legit saves?
Listen,
3 diving saves.
When it comes to Onana, let me just say this. Me, I don't like to hide feelings and whatnot and talk like no. Onana needs to give me another game for me to even think about him as man of the match. And
yeah, he's on probation.
He needed this step as a redemption. I need to see another game and another game because he's had bad games. So he's not even getting close to me nominating him as man of the match. Like, do your thing. And being African,
but
I'm always gonna be on Onana's team because he's my African brother. But I'm like, you're making the village look bad right now. even I'm mad at you. Type shit.
He guys 3 saves, 3 diving saves, 2 saves from inside the box, a high claim. Come on.
Like, you know what? I think keeper of the match has to go for that alone. Onana.
All right, Riley's given it to Onana. Yale has given it to
No,
Onana.
he gave keeper of the match to Onana, not man of the match.
No,
get it
straight.
Get it straight, Bot.
But
get it straight, Bot.
I never heard that
one.
Keeper of the match, Bot.
That's like the real
Oh,
keeper of the match, not man
keeper
of the match.
I swear.
However,
I'm totally in support of that one.
Now you say, not just keep a match, but I think for the whole thing, I think he is my man of the match. Onana, 3
Well,
diving
your
save.
vote don't count here. You're at Chelsea. Stay on your side. It's a red corner right now. Yeah, don't come around my house and trying to talk smack.
Well.
No, you see the issue, is on the last stream, he was talking about signing Speedy Gonzalez. So he never got sinned in for that.
I'm
That's the
saying,
thing.
how can Onana be keeper the match when we barely even saw him?
Although
it's a red corner, right?
Although in real life, we
Gonzalez.
do have a Speedy Gonzalez known as Jonathan David Gonzalez Valencia. Currently plays for Musak Runa in the Liga Pro Ecuador as a winner. So that is where Speedy Gonzalez get his name from. He is Jonathan David Gonzalez Valencia.
Thank you, Riley.
Standing on business,
But I'm about to head out, man. I'm gonna catch you later. We gotta talk about the schedule for next week, all right? Because they just posted. So give me a shout. Let's talk about it. So let's see what day is good for our entire team.
Sounds good.
All right, everybody, enjoy the rest of this Sunday.
Big up yourself,
There is a team
every time.
Okay. Bali Tech, who are you giving man of the match?
I'm giving man of the match to Bruno because, I mean, he's the only guy that we have that I can't really be too critical of. Everybody else,
11 Bruno, isn't it?
I don't mind Bruno as well. Yeah, I can back up Bruno, even though I'm going Cats, but I'll take Bruno as well. But yeah.
You see, the issue that I have in this team is that we have one guy with the capabilities, and then the rest of them, they're just there, innit? They're just there to make up numbers. One might be able to tackle. One might save a ball from the back of the net. One might have a little pace and a bit of strength. But then we've got strikers that don't know how to find the back of the net. We've got wingers that just shoot all over the place and never hit the target. So, I mean, right now we've got a horrible team, to be honest with you. I can't lie.
I agree. Horrible team.
And to be honest, Bruno has been one of the only, and I'm talking about Manchester United in its entirety. Bruno has been, I think, the only constant for a couple of years for us. Like, literally. Call him whatever, Mr. Stat Merchant, whatever, but he's stayed with that passion and just, even if he's kind of like, yeah.
Well, we are come on, we are going too far of this prison, Bruno. Come on, relax, calm down.
But we're just talking about the game today, and
Bruno, yes. The game today, my man matches Casemiro, but we'll leave it at that.
Tell me how many games Bruno has missed since he came to the club, bro.
To me, he's not ambitious enough, because if he was, he would leave it. If he was ambitious enough, he would leave and go win something somewhere else. But he's here to stay, so nothing we can do about that.
But
my man today.
Certain people have character, and then they want to build something. They just don't want to get the easy way out.
But also, I think there's a bit more to it, you know. I think he's not in charge at home. I think obviously his missus is in charge, and his missus and the kids love being in England and learning English and everything else. And I think they're settled in their school. And I think he doesn't really wear the pants to say, "Oh, I'm gonna go to Madrid," because his wife's gonna be like, "You're going where?" Give him a little bitch slap here.
Exactly.
Might get the parents to come round and rush him. So yeah, he's not holding the trousers over there, bro. He's not.
See, all right. Calm down. I hear talking about fans.
No, I'm just gonna be real. Did you see his interview? I saw his interview on MTV. That's what told me. That's what told me he didn't have the cojones at home.
Shout out to Eric Ten Hag. I don't listen to the interview anymore. I just look who was on the pitch. I will never listen to another interview again. But they will lie to me.
It's just
do something on the pitch.
Time text. But anyway.
I'm just gonna say that today's game shows me that Amarin could be demonic if he wanted to. So he just needs that some players are not good enough to be in his starting 11 or where they're positioned in the starting 11. This is the first game Bruno has been good in the 10 row. First game, and I don't know how long. Ever since day zero. The first game he's been good in the 10 row. So that's about it. Ganacho, this guy's not good. He cannot dribble. He cannot dribble. Like, how you a player? Like, okay, cool. You want to be a wing. You're a winger. You cannot dribble. Like, bro, get out of here. And there's only passing is to Bruno Fernandez. When you see him play, you only look for Bruno Fernandez to pass in the final third. Like, bro, there are other players there. Like, you could pass Casemiro, you could pass well, him next to Dogo was criminal from the manager, because those two are never meant to be together. There's a calamity waiting to happen. Nothing could have happened from that side. And people have praised Garnacho. I'm like, bro, all he's doing is running behind him in counter attack. You know who does that? Marcus Rashford. Bro, like you're praising him for the same thing Rashford is doing. So to me, like, bro, 2-0-0. Like, people are just hitting you like, move out the way. You can't. Man, get this man out of here, man. Get that man out of here. Hoyland, listen, he's running to the box. He got to come near post. Because you see, like, somebody made a cross and Mount made a cross and Zerzi came to the near post. I'm like, oh, there we go. We're only good at crossing to the near post. Because there was some couple of crosses where, like, bro, just come to the near post. Go to the ball. Don't let the ball come to you. Go and attack the ball. I bet you he will score more goals, because it is what it is. He's not good enough, so that one is that. Ugarte, this man was losing the ball left and right. Ain't no decent here. You're losing the ball left and right. He's constantly chasing the ball. That's my thing with him. You're chasing the ball like, bro, put your foot down and let the ball come to you. You're constantly chasing the ball left and right. Now you have Casemiro doing a slide tackle. Casemiro did 6 slide tackle today. Like, bro, I be counting. Like, when Casemiro has to do slide tackles, somebody has messed up.
That's true. That's true.
But the back line was decent. There was something Euro was doing. Euro gets the ball, he beats the press, he passes the ball, and the players do not know what to do with the ball. Like, bro, just give back to Euro. And a simple 1-2. Our players are concussed, and I've come to the agree. Like I already told you, like, listen, this is preseason. Some players will make it, some players will not make it. Next season we'll go ahead. I'm happy Mount came on. I'm happy Shaw was on the bench. Those are the two happiness I was able to see today. Those two made me happy. Next match, I want to see Shaw. That's what Shaw was training. He was warming up. To me, that made me happy. That made me happy, because we're gonna need you when the season is over. This game with 31. We have 7 more games to go. 8. We need you. One of those games you'll play.
You know what? I've got a wild take.
Can I step in here, please?
But
I said we're in game. I said we're in game week 31 because Bots got lost. I said we're in game week 31. We have I believe 8 more games or 7 more games in the league to go. Sure, we need you for one of them games. We need you for one of them games.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Could this be just a quick?
Okay. Cammy, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, Doc, go ahead. No worries.
Can I just say, I feel like we are all here repeating ourselves, because the speech Professor Omo gave is a photocopy from what he's been saying for the past year and a half. And it's not that I'm disagreeing with him or anything, but I feel like even if we get the players he wants, he still won't complain about something. So what do you want? Abraham is doing what he can with the things he has. So just wait, see what happens in the summer, and then by November, if he doesn't do what you want, then you can protest and say he should get kicked out or fired. At this point, you know what?
I'm not saying you should get kicked out or fired. I'm just constantly going to repeat the same thing over and over so you don't forget.
And what I'm saying,
I'm going to repeat this next game as well.
Yeah, then I'm not saying you shouldn't, but I'm going to say we've heard you. Or at least I have.
All right. Here's a wild take that I got. You know, if say so going forward, since Luke Shaw is back, right? We can clearly see that Garnacho is a bit trashy at the moment. So I don't want to see Dogu out the team. If we don't have Ahmad, don't you think Dogu can kind of like play? Instead of as a wing back, you have Luke Shaw there also. Luke Shaw, we put him as one of the back threes, and Dogu
Yes.
on the left, right?
That's exactly what he's
Yes.
gonna do.
Yes. Yes.
So what's
Enough.
so
It's
when
not
Shaw
fit
gets
enough.
back, like
He
we
can't
can
handle
use him.
30
What's the
minutes.
best back three that we should actually
He's
pick
not gonna
now?
get back.
The
I
back three
guess
will
He's not
be
gonna get back.
the back. He's
Doc.
gonna get
Listen,
back because
you
he's been
don't know
warming
that
up.
he's back. He's
He's
on the
not.
bench
He's
today.
gonna.
Our best back
He's going to
three.
play 2 minutes and hold his leg.
Our
Then
best
if
back.
he does,
Guide it.
I think.
if he does, he
Doc,
does.
listen.
Hold on. To answer your question, Kenny, our best back three, I think, has Luke Shaw. It has Delict in it, and it also has Mazraoui in it.
I'd see like Mazarawi, Delict in the middle, and Luke Shaw on the left side.
But the lid is injured, so we have to go for the
But
next.
like, are you not listening to what we're saying? We're
Oh,
saying our
go on.
best three. Yeah.
Best three, got it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You missed that. No worries, bro.
Best available.
So my take.
Is different.
So my take was this to take it forward. This is like the controversial take I mentioned earlier. So when we have like Dogu and Luke Shaw, let's say for instance, Luke Shaw gives us like 3 months of fitness, right? Doc, yeah.
Yeah.
Would you be comfortable to like put? Don't you think Dogu can't play a 10 with the way he is with his energy, like from a 10 to
He
attack?
can. He can.
Yeah.
But I don't. My
I'm
thing
talking
is,
and listen. Before I'm misquoted here, I'm talking about utilizing for us to win this Europa League, just like to get what we can do. If you were Amorim, if I was Amorim, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I agree with you. If Shaw had 3 months worth of fitness, like play not just fitness on the training.
Wait, so who's gonna play as a wing back? If Dogu plays 10, who's gonna play as a wing back? Sorry.
Mazraoui?
Mazraoui. You can have Mazraoui and Del. We still have Lenny Yoro. Like, what are you saying? Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't agree with
So you just move Mazraoui from one of the three center backs and put him on the left wing back, and then have Lenny Yoro in the team. Lenny Yoro is doing good. He had a decent game.
But think about it, yeah. Let think about it. Why did the manager just stop Mazraoui playing as a wing back? Is it because he hasn't really got the facilities?
Lack of attacking output. That's all, I think. Because defensively he looks fine, but Mazraoui, like, for some reason, he takes the safe route every time when it's like, this is your opportunity to now.
He's limited.
Offensive wingback duty,
He's
which is take limited. On, somebody try and dribble, take a little bit more risky choices, and he always picks the safe one. So that's why.
Yeah.
Do you know
that's why, and then obviously we already know Dallo is a criminal. So if you take our only half decent wingback away from his position, I just think you're asking for problems. Luke Shaw hasn't got the capacity to run up and down. So
it was a hypothetical. It's a hypothetical we're talking about.
But also you need to understand that the actual team does not set Luke Shaw to be playing as a wingback. The actual team sets Luke Shaw as one of the three center backs. He's not running.
Now, as a free in the centre back position, I have no issue with that. My only issue is Mazraoui as a wing back.
Is the one that's playing the wing back on the left, and then Dogu gets pushed.
I'd rather wait until Ahmad comes back and then put him there, and then if I have to struggle with the low as a wing back, if you was
Honestly,
going to do
Ahmad
that,
has to wait
then
till
I'd
next
rather do
season,
that.
But Ahmad is not coming back till the end of the
I would even rather Ahmad play in the number 10 than put Dogu there. I'm just gonna be real.
Ahmad is not ready.
Right now, you're lacking foresight. Right now,
he's coming back at the end of April, isn't it?
No, you're
honestly, I could wait till next season
before
for
Ahmad is even declared fit enough to sit on that bench. You, as a manager, still have games coming, important games. Understand what I'm saying? You need to manage your current situation. The first thing you do is run to a player who's even not available for the next few games. Forget Ahmad right now. We're talking about what can you do with what you have to you know what I mean? to get the job done.
Word.
Well, to get past Leon, I don't think we need. I don't think. I just think this team could get past Leon in the first leg and the second leg. I just worry for the final. So hopefully we can get the likes of Ahmad and some other players back, and then hopefully we got a chance at the final. Because, bruv, I'm not gonna lie, Garnacho, the way he's playing, he worries me. Hoyland. He's a big worry, bruv. The guy, he does the same thing every single week. No changes in his game. He still doesn't want to know how to correctly touch the ball. He still doesn't want to know how to link up with his teammates. He's still not hungry for the goals. He's not hungry for it. And that's my issue. Yeah, the guy can finish, yes, no doubt about it. But he's not hungry enough to score. Yeah, I remember the days, when we would beat teams, and then let's say Cristiano didn't score, or Ruud van Nistelrooy didn't score. These men used to be, you could see that they're vexed. Like, we've won, but they're not happy with the team. Yeah, they'll be giving it to the players while they're playing, and they'll be giving it to them at the end of the game because they haven't scored and they didn't get enough chances. And that's what I think Hoyland should be doing.
To add to what you're just saying, another thing that you remember when a bagsman, like a proper striker, right, who the team trusts, like he gives us goals. Whenever he was having a bad day, said players from midfield, even defenders, would want to win it for him. We can see, because they can feel the frustration of him not scoring. That goal scoring striker.
Yeah.
People, Filippo Inzaghi, Shevchenko, bagsman.
Yeah.
Gunners.
Yeah.
So those I got you. My thing is, I heard what you said.
But you're right. Like what he said, Holland is not hungry enough. Just what I want to.
I don't think Holland is good enough because he skipped class. He should go back to Atalanta. Go to loan, learn something. Jesus Christ, he do the same thing week in, week out. Bro, go to near post. You could see, you could pick parts in the game. Each time he's doing the wrong thing. Euro gave him a pass, he lost the ball. Another time he got the pass, he was about to lay it off, he didn't lay it off. When Durgo crossed the ball, he wasn't there, he was going to far post. Casemiro had the ball himself, him running to the ball, he's stepping back, waiting for his Diaz. Bro, and again, defending corner. This guy here has caused 1.5 penalty with him defending corners. We cannot defend corners. Bro, get out. Thank you. You can't do nothing here. Go, leave. You might do something. Be like Anthony. Leave and be great somewhere else. You cannot be great here. Be great somewhere else. You cannot be great here. It's simple as that.
Wait. Who's that? Casemiro?
No, Hoyland. Hoyland can leave and be great somewhere else. It will never happen here. He will never be good here. That's a fact.
It feels like he lacks that desperation to score. Goal scorers like that. There's some that are addicts. I have an addiction to scoring goals. He lacks that. It's he's fine not scoring today, and
No, that's not true. That's not true.
We don't.
To me, he's cool with it. He's cool with it. He's still gonna go home. His missus gonna give it to him hard, and he's cool with it. You see me, yeah. If you don't score today, you don't deserve nada, bro. Yeah, his missus should have put him on the ban and say, "Yo, 22 matches with no goals. You're not getting nothing. You're not scoring in my goal. You're not scoring in my goal no more, bro." Yeah, you flipping bum.
No, dude. You see, I'm not on that road. I'm not on that road with him. I think I believe he does want to score, just that he's not good enough. There's some play you could know you're not good enough. It's simple as that. You're not gonna tell him he doesn't want to score. To me, I see Rasmus Højlund and I see a player that is not good enough to be the number 9 for Manchester United. Simple as that.
Yo, boss,
look at this, people.
What am I
at
seeing
this.
now, boss? Do you even
They
read
say-
this before you?
this is
You gotta get a
the
review,
United
background
States-
review before you put anything
This-
out there.
This man only have 15 touches. Bro, in how many minutes? 15 touches on 1 minute. Yeah, he was not gonna. He's not good enough, and that's okay. Just go buy another player, and we move. So I see
Anyway,
Omar
guys,
Mamouche. I'm like,
please
yo, I'm like, what's
watch.
Mamouche doing here? He's supposed to be a United. Yeah, you look at other strikers in the league. You be like, bro, these are better than. He's the worst one in the worst striker in the league. And I've been saying this for a long time, as people say it's not.
Anyway, Bots, let me
This,
give you
this,
my last thoughts of the game before I
Yeah,
step
let's wrap
out.
up,
Like, stay
guys.
nice, like I'm
Go
chill.
ahead, and then
Bro,
young
like, I
Papi
think I'm
and
just
Riley
like
too.
happy for Casemiro is coming up. I hope Amarim, I mean, they speak Portuguese. Like, connect with that OG. Use him, like, on his last,
We all speak
like, this is
English,
it.
but
Sorry?
I said we all speak the same language, but we sometimes
Exactly.
don't
They
communicate
should
properly.
exactly they should cook something, talk to each other. What's going on?
Yeah.
Exactly. But it's coming up slowly, you know. I think he's starting to appreciate him a little bit more, and yeah. So like, yeah, for me, I think like
One thing.
Casemiro will be the dark horse of the player that will play a significant role in us like getting any silverware this season. Watch that, like for real.
Okay.
I could see that. It's just a simple thing of listen. Casemiro is the first name on the team sheet, and sad enough, even though I don't like him, you're gonna have to play Bruno Fernandez. So to me, it's a simple thing. Of 1+1 is 2. Don't make it. It's not so difficult. It's not because it's so difficult. You know what has worked for the managers so far? Playing Casemiro and Bruno Fernandez in the pivot. It's been working so far. The only issue is the 2 10s row, and you just block them in our curse. There's this young boy in Alejandro Garnacho is constantly playing week in, week out, dropping stinkers. Listen, and people say it's old enough. Listen, yeah, simply that's old enough. This guy ain't ready, and that's okay. It's okay if a player's not ready and he's not ready.
Yeah. 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 No, that's a very, very strong and valid point right there. Almost. Young Puppy and Riley and Doctor, final words as well as we're closing up, and Valley Tech.
Can I go
Valley.
last, please?
Okay.
Can I go last, please?
Yeah. Young Puppy, what do you say?
Hold on, give me let me go second last, sorry, because I'm just sorting out
Okay.
something as well.
All right. Well,
not
Riley.
enough flair. I've got to say, this Manchester derby was not up to its standards today. I'm going to be honest with you. If there was going to be goals, you would set standards to a whole new height. But the reality is, you're kicking in and you realise the sensation, the workness of the players. This is why it's been so damaging today to see no goals scored in the Manchester derby. There's going to be questions for Pep Guardiola and all of that. I mean, final words is this Manchester derby has not been so good. And before I go, people didn't have a chance to talk about this yet. This is on your screen now. This is the women's national team from the US, bringing in 5 times more fans than the men's at SoFi Stadium for a friendly versus Brazil for the women's, and it is much higher than the men's did for their Nations League semi-final.
Wow. Hit like on that post, by the way. You haven't hit the like on that post.
And you know what? I'm going to do it now. And oh,
nice. Shout out to the women's national team.
Legend. Thanks all. See you later.
Big up, Riley. All right. Yeah. Go Riley. Always championing the women. We love that. Bali Tech. What are you saying?
Yo.
22-week strike. That's what you're saying. Like
I'm saying the missus should have been protesting and just telling him to refine his technique, because he keeps on getting the easy tap-ins at home, and she should be blocking him and just putting him on the subs bench and saying, yo, like, if you don't fix up, there's a lot of suitors out here.
Right.
Where we come from an affluent neighborhood. These men are scoring week in, week out, and you don't know how to score. It's problematic. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and he doesn't have kids yet, if I'm not mistaken. Hoyland, right? Doesn't have kids.
Yeah, because he's not scoring enough goals. If he was banging them in, week out, don't you think she would be like, yeah, let's sort it out right now?
She's not sure.
Yeah, she's not sure if she should stay with this geezer. But anyhow, as far as I'm concerned, like we have the foundations. Like Amarin said, we'll see an idea of how the team should play, and he's evolved it slightly because we don't have the personnel. So although we're trying, we also have to remember that we don't have certain people around the squad that maybe would have bolstered the squad a little bit, like Anthony, like Rashford, like Sancho, and these are the people that have Ahmad as well. And so our team is weaker. We don't really have anything on the bench, and also the Xerxes sort of striker 9.5 experiment. It hasn't really worked because he was supposed to push Hoyland, but if he comes and he doesn't really score goals, then he can't really be pushing Hoyland. Then there's no incentive for Hoyland to, let's say, level up his game. But if let's say, as an example, Xerxes was a lethal finisher, then maybe Hoyland will be doing everything he could to get into the team to improve and to see what the guy who's playing ahead of him is doing. But right now, we've got a somewhat fraudulent team, and they just need to get rid of the players that have been out on loan shining, and we need to get rid of some of the guys that are still in the squad, or buy players to play over them, and then if they're still not improving, then we use that next summer window to say, okay, see you later, Xerxes, as an example. See you later, Hoyland. We're going to replace you. Because at the end of the day, I mean, I'm in group chats with people that keep on telling me that Hoyland is better than Ekatike, Hoyland is better than Jokeres, Hoyland is better than Osimhen. And I'm just like, bro, you man are all smoking crack. You man are all smoking. You're not just smoking crack, you're smoking crack and smack together. Yeah? Nasty, diabolical work. But at the end of the day, you know, some Man
Sounds like a
United
Diddy
fans are
party.
delusional.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a Diddy party.
No, but it's a Diddy party. No, but Buddy Tech, I think I'm starting to make up. Not that like I hadn't made up my mind on Hoyland, but like imagine if he was like would have Igalo been given this much time? Would
Nope.
you know, like so like I'm just saying now it's time to say, look, it didn't work out. No hard feelings, like Omo or somebody else said earlier. Go be great somewhere else. You're a good player, and you can be better than.
Do you think if Ahmad had 22 games, yeah? I'm not saying that Ahmad is judged on his goals, but let's say no goals, no assists, 22 games.
Yeah.
It doesn't really look like he's adding anything to the match week in, week out. Do you think that they're going to allow him to go those games and still be holding up his name with high regard?
No.
They're not going to allow it. So I don't understand why we allow this kid. Yeah, he's the same age as Ahmad. Yeah. I don't know why we allow this kid to come to us, wear number 9. Number 9, you know, he's wearing number 9. Yeah, and he just gives us nothing week in, week out. But we have to accept it. But when we had Lukaku up front, yeah, he scored 27 goals in one season. The following season, it wasn't that great, but it was better than what Hoyland's doing now. But we got rid of him, and we said he's wearing Timberland boots, all the memes and everything. He was mad. It was mad. I saw memes with him with Timberland boots on the pitch. Yeah. But there's nothing for this kid because they love him, right? He's a poster child. I don't get it. We've had to me, he's one of the worst strikers that we've ever had at this club. I don't care what anyone says. He's up there. He's probably within the top 2, top 3 worst strikers we've ever had.
Yeah. No, he definitely is like
because the game time that he's been allowed to have, remember, when you play rubbish at this club, your game time is reduced. This guy has been able to finagle a situation where he plays week in, week out, regardless of his form. He just in the team. Like, this is crazy. We got Cheeto on the bench. Like, let Cheeto get some minutes. Cheeto's not even getting minutes, bro.
That's exactly how I was planning on ending the show. Like, Rico Lewis is 19 or 20 years old. Like, and we're seeing like some, you know, like it's time for the new generation to come in. And like, for me, well, Connor put it like in a way that I liked early on when he said, like, let's just put Mason Mount just to see something. Let's just put Cheeto just to see something. When we saw Rashford, you know, like, was it versus Liverpool when he like broke it? Like, sometimes you gotta, I can't even remember which team it was, but like sometimes it doesn't matter if it's like a big team or whatever. If it's the last 5-10 minutes, just let the, you know, what are they gonna do that's so horrible?
Bruv, we have a kid, called Victor Musa, He scored a double hat trick yesterday. The guy scored 6 goals
my God, yes.
yesterday,
I was going to talk about that.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that he should have played in this game, but I'm saying if he knows how to find the back of the net, he should be able to get a little 5-10 minutes just to see what he can do. Because, bruv, I'm just sick and tired of seeing the same guy week in, week out, do the same mistakes week in, week out, and they're still giving him the same amount of minutes week in, week out, religiously. Like, this is like church every time he's playing, It's like church. Like, the only issue is that this is the dodgy pastor. This is the pastor that's doing something strange with all of the congregation. This is the pastor, this is the pastor that's making all the girls leave his church, bruv. Like, he's doing a madness. Like,
Lord.
let me allow him. I need to allow him. I've gone in too hard.
Yeah, big up Valitak. He says the pastor that's doing some devilish work. Hey, young puppy, what are you saying, bro?
I'm her. I just thought Body Tech had more to say on that. I actually wanted to hear more, to be honest.
Nah, he raps today, especially the one where he says Holland's missus gotta go on strike.
No, honestly, I'm tired of Holland, man. I'm like just need more up top. But like how much minutes did he get today?
Didn't he get like maybe like 70
He got
minutes?
the full 90, no?
He got the full 90.
No.
How many
I'm
chances
lying.
did he
I'm
get
lying.
in
He
that
had,
whole game?
I
He
thought
didn't get the
70
full
minutes.
90, no. He
Like,
didn't get the full 90,
no,
no.
he-
But how
he
many
got
chances
70?
did he make?
71 minutes to be exact. I was so
How many
right.
chances did we have, and how many chances was he on the end of them, or making something
most of the
happen with that?
chances were Dogu, no?
Yeah. So most of the chances were Dorgu. He took, let's see if he took a
And the
shot.
thing is, did Dorgu look like he really wanted to shoot?
No, Dorgu was
Dogu was just
Exactly.
taking
Where is
practicing.
the striker? Why is the striker not in position to be, for Dorgu to have an option at least? Just have an option.
So this is
But this
Holland's
is
numbers, game by numbers. 15 touches, 1 touch in opposition box,
15.
3 passes into final third, and he was dispossessed once. That's all that he did today.
And let me
honestly,
just
to me,
say,
that sounds like the worst player on pro clubs that you
9
do not want to pass to.
9 passes, and out of those 9 passes he tried, actually 7 of them were accurate. So 7 passes in 70 minutes.
So a pass a minute.
1
basically.
pass every 10 minutes.
Every 10 minutes, yes, sorry. 1 pass every 10 minutes.
Yeah,
and we was looking very good attacking wise. Like, we was only attacking, if anything, today.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't know what else to say about that.
He's playing the decoy role, I guess. I don't know.
It just like, he's just non-existent at this point. Like, especially when we need to score a goal, like do our job as a striker. You know what I mean? So yeah, I've had enough of Holland. I've been had enough of him. I'm never even bigged him up as much as people wanted to big him up, but
yeah. What? So, in your opinion, who's your man of the match, young puppy? Because you didn't say on that one. You didn't chime in.
My man of the match, okay, I'm not mad with Kenny with the Casemiro part, to be fair, like, because he actually did do things in this match that made him more, capable of getting it. But it has to be Bruno.
Yeah. Yeah.
However, that's just because the rest of the team wasn't playing their part. Like, I could have even said Dorgu if he had more. If he was more clinical in the final third, and if with the finishing, whatever, like, if that last, like, remember that shot where he had one opportunity where he just controlled the ball in the box, blah, 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 whatever. If he had shot that, and then if the other shot that went way wide on his left foot, well, actually, he had like three shots, no.
Yeah.
So the second shot I'm referring to, if that went like side netting or whatever, I would give him more of the benefit of the doubt, and he would be more of a contender for man of the match just because of what he's done in the match. Like, it looked like he wanted to try actually, like, you know what I mean? But it's just automatically always gonna be Bruno at this point. Like, unless somebody could come up to Bruno's level in this
Yeah.
club, it's always gonna be Bruno. Bruno could have the worst game and he would still be man of the match because nobody else is on his level.
Jeez. Yeah. 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 Well said. Yeah, we definitely need to upgrade this summer. I think the writing is as clear as it can be right now.
And honestly, that's been my biggest thing with United as well. Like, why is it that one player can have a bad game and it's the whole team following behind that? Why can't it just be one player having a bad game and everybody else is playing well? Like how I'm used to seeing as I grew up, like, and all of that,
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
one player will be off, but the rest of the team's on, making the off player not so, like,
Yeah.
okay, cool. Like, we could see you having an off day. We don't know what's going on, but, make
Yeah.
sure it's not the next game. Like, and usually it's not the next game that the steal, is never consistent. Like, but this has been one thing I could say. United is one of the most consistent teams out there, consistently making us disappointed for one.
Consistently disappointing or consistently inconsistent.
That was the next point. Consistently inconsistent.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just always making us think, what Manchester United are we gonna watch today?
But the annoying part for me is this City team was there for the taking, especially in the first half. 3-4.
They were horrible. They were horrible. We should have easily had 3 points today. I'm not gonna lie. Like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Whereas their possession was more in the midfield and back line, our possession was all attack.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we didn't do anything with it. So what does that really show what we really need? Like, going back to our number 9, what do we really need? We need a finisher, a clinical finisher, not somebody young to bring up. No, we need somebody experienced who will finish that.
I like that H. said Mateta. And he says,
Mateta, I mean, I would take him, yes. However, I do strongly feel he's one of them players that shine at Crystal Palace. I don't think he will come to United and shine. And it could just be United. He could go to another club that's, actually playing football and do well. You know what I mean? But, okay, Mateta, he kind of reminds me of Benteke on prime, in his prime. You know what I mean?
I hear what you're saying.
In his prime, not at Liverpool, not at Liverpool.
Yeah.
But when he gets to a team of that, size, is he gonna be Benteke, where he just here and there you will see him? You know what I mean? So with United playing bad, I don't know about Mateta. I could be wrong. I'll bite my tongue to being wrong on that personally, but at the same time, I just don't think he would fit Manchester United at this time. I think he's just a good striker for where he's at.
I hear it. Fresh take on it, because everybody has sort of like different ideas of like some people are so Victor Gyökeres oriented, some are Victor Osimhen, some are.
And the thing is with Victor Gyökeres, I personally don't even think he's a striker we should look at. To be fair, like, you know, and it's nothing to do with his capabilities. I feel like he has it in him.
Yeah.
I don't want United to ruin him in a sense, like, you know, whereas we don't play the football that, although it's the same coach and all of that there, I still don't think we would play the same football that would make him the striker that we're actually looking for.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's just the league at that point, like, you know, he could be doing it over there and play a Premier League team in the Champions League and do well, score a hat trick, that yes. But can he do that consistently? Can he go to a team that's struggling, and do that consistently? That's the main point. Like, the struggling part is the main point, like, you know.
16 goals in 35 games is Mateta's record.
Mateta? Yeah, and that's very good, honestly. Can he do that at United, a struggling Manchester United?
Maybe make that like 10 goals in 35 games. I think that's what it would become. Like, you take 6 out of those, which, you know, 10 plus maybe like 4 or 5 assists. Not horrible at 15 GA, but for number 9 for Man United, where we want to be.
No, let me turn it around a bit.
Yeah.
Do I choose Matata over Rasmus? 100%.
Yeah.
I would definitely go with him over, you know what I mean? So, and that's without the 16 goals in the 35 games. Like, that's without all of that there. Like, just his actual ball play, his hunger to get to the ball. Like, you know, he almost had a head injury just because of his hunger to get to the ball. You know, just so that just shows that he wants to score. And now, what's his next goal after the head injury? I could tell you, but I'm just trying to see if you know.
I don't know.
It was a header.
Okay.
Like, you know, he's not scared. You know what I mean? Whereas Holland, he holds. I just feel like Holland holds back. I don't know why, but I just feel like he holds back so much that what he really has, and we don't need that right now. We need somebody who's got that.
Reckless.
You know?
Yeah. 100%. That's why, for me, that's what I was trying to say earlier on, when Kanye was opposing my perspective, when I said he doesn't look like he's desperate enough. Like, he's okay if he goes home and he doesn't score, you know?
Right. Yes.
So
yeah. Okay. Well, I guess
like,
I could
he's
just
disappointed,
but
like he's like,
for this match.
I didn't get a goal. It's like going out. Okay, and leave that alone.
Getting out to I know what you mean. Getting out to the bar, trying to get that thing, like, you know, and you know.
Yeah.
you bought her about 2 or 3 drinks, you know. How many drinks does it take to leave?
And then you couldn't even get the phone number. Like, what's she talking about, man?
And then you didn't even, you feel me? She just used you. Hey,
right.
One thing, I've never been in that situation, but I have to thank Bermudian girls for that, because I never had that issue personally, but I've seen it so much times that yeah.
Leave it there.
Leave it there.
Hey, I'm funny. That's funny.
We'll check later on. Big up.
Big up, my broski. Doctor NHS. And she's gone. Wanted to close the show with you, but let's see. I think today we just got ourselves to blame. It was our fault for not winning today. And there she is. And yeah, I'm really just more disappointed. It feels like 3 points missed, but you know, somebody eloquently put it in the chat earlier on, saying today was just a practice session for Thursday, and that's how I'd like to look at it. You know,
that's true. And do you know what? Yeah, do you know what? I'd rather get the point. You know, and do you know what? I also wanted to point out City weren't even trying to win the game. I think they just sat back and were like, you know what? I'm happy to go away with a point than none. Because I know the moment they scored, that's when I realized when we concede, that's when the team decides to start pulling up and firing like shot. Yeah. So I think they realized that and they're like, you know, we're not even gonna try and score.
Yeah.
Because they learned from the last game. And also it works out in that they didn't have Haaland. If they had Haaland, they would have scored and we would have beaten them. But that's the point.
Nobody mentioned Haaland today. Very, very strong point.
Hey, tell me something.
Yeah.
How did you know that doctor was ready to speak the real quick? Did she like, you know how I just done just now? Did she do one of them? Like,
yeah.
I'll check you guys later.
Okay. You know what? My internet has been hovering around the whole day. So when I came back in, I just said, let me start talking. I didn't hear the ending of Young Papi when you started speaking. I'm gonna freestyle.
It was well crafted.
Yeah, I know. You see, I'm getting into the swing of things. I'm getting into the
Where's the content though? Where's the content on United Talks?
I know. I will start streaming. I think I should just do live streaming because y'all, this whole editing of videos and stuff is not my strong suit as of yet.
I even told Pep Guardiola about your channel, and this is what he did. I told Ruben Amorim about your channel, and this is how he looked.
I know. Even Joe was like, "Where's your content?" I'm like, a lot of people have been asking me. I'm like, "Oh my god!" But I will. And do you know what? I feel like my first video. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do with my first video. That's the thing. Whether I should do like a book reading or what, I don't know.
Yeah, I think you should do a chapter summary of the Fergie book.
Yeah, I'm actually reading Patrice Evra's book.
Oh, look at that! Start with Evra's book, and go to Fergie's book, go to Cantona's. Like you can actually have.
I'm actually on my Amazon wish list. All their books are in it. Peter Schmeichel, Gary Neville, Yap Stam.
If you don't do it, I'm gonna suggest we do it on my channel because I've been thinking about members' content, and I'm like, I need to like.
You know what? I was just about to suggest it on your channel.
Let's do it.
Like,
okay, the first members' content, specifically for members, will look at the Evra book. Okay.
Yeah, definitely, because. Trigger warning, the first chapter, he opens up wild as hell, but it really does give off like it gives you, it really explains how he is today. You know, I feel like
does he explain why he wears one shoe and then on the other foot no shoe?
No, I actually think it's more of he's living his life to the fullest because he was robbed of his childhood. He was robbed of his childhood, and he's like, so he's living the life I feel like he wishes he had as a child. So if you think about that, I'm like, you know, and you can
stop right there. That's a teaser already, guys. You already heard it. H Don calls it story time with bots and NHS. I don't know. We'll figure out a name, but like, I like this idea. Let's do it.
And get the book.
Yeah, I will. I know. Then we can be like summarize or like reading like parts that stood out. Why, you know what I mean? I think that
definitely.
Maybe there could be other people that will join us, and it could be a thing. So
I'm gonna throw a little bit of shade at KG.
Well,
unlike KG and his book, which he never finished on the channel, we're gonna start.
Atomic Habits. How ironic that he never finished. But you know what it is.
Anyway, let's talk about the game quickly.
Yes.
The game quickly. At least we didn't lose. We're 38 points. I'm more concerned about Leon. Hopefully, we win it. We have to win this quarter, because I feel like Europa is how we get into Champions League. But the question also is, are we ready for Champions League? We don't know. It depends on I feel like a lot of things is resting on what happens in the future over the summer, So thankfully we don't have Club World Cup, and I feel like Amorim has a set plan of what he wants to do during the summer and the preseason. So fingers crossed we will get replacements for a lot. I hope he has a backup goalkeeper that he has questioned. De Gea's contract with Fiorentina, is it just for 1 year?
Don't even go there, Doctor. Are you trying to bring De Gea back?
I haven't said it. I'm asking a question. It's the question.
Why are you asking about that? Yeah, I think it's for a year.
Yeah, it's just out there, okay? It's a question I necessarily.
Okay, it's the question. Yeah, you're sounding like those guys that, say, listen, excuse me, ma'am, stop. I have a question to ask you.
Yeah. No, but we do have to start thinking. I said on KG's channel the other day, we're out 16 players. And technically, because one goalkeeper's out, Jonathan Evans is gone, Luke Shaw has to go. Malacia's on loan, he's going. Anthony, we don't know if he's staying or going. That's 5. Rashford, it's a bit iffy. Sancho has to stay at Chelsea. That's 7. Off the top of my head. Oh, Lindelof, gone.
So that's like 8 replacements needed.
Ericsson, gone. That's 9.
Johnny Evans. Did you talk about Johnny Evans?
Yeah, I said Johnny Evans.
Okay. So,
and then we need replacements for those 9, and we need backups for half of them, just in case, because we're gonna have a heavy rotation next season. So we need rotation. Fine, we're gonna get. I agree with somebody who said we need. It was Balitek. He spoke about Victor Musa on the under 18s who scored 6 goals yesterday.
Yes.
Amir, great. He had, I think, a hat trick of assists yesterday. The Fletcher boys, they're great. In fact, let me just say the entire under 18, except the goalkeepers, are good. The goalkeepers need some work. We need a great goalkeeper. We need a player. I don't know who. That's why when you ask me which goalkeeper I want to choose, none of them are gonna cancel their contract and come. So it's besides the point. What else? Yeah, that's it. We have 7 more games, and hopefully I've looked at what we have Newcastle after Leon. I don't actually know. That may also come out a draw or a loss. And then after that, who do we have? After Newcastle, I think we have Wolves. Either way.
I don't even want to look past Leon yet, Doctor. Like, the big hurdle is Leon. Let's get through Leon first, and then we can start thinking about how we're ending the season. Because, like, at this point, there has to be a point once we're like really, really safe from like relegation, where Amorim has to start
40 points. To be fair, we're still kind of safe from relegation. The only team that maybe might go,
even if we lost all 7, we'll still be fine.
Ipswich and Leicester are not gonna. They're not gonna come up. As much as I want Ipswich to fight, they're not gonna come up. Let's be honest. The lowest we can go is 17.
Doctor. Yeah, like they're not gonna come up just because you're saying they're not gonna come up, or you mean like You know, they don't.
I do want Wolves to get relegated though, because we have to spice this thing up.
Yeah. Somebody
has to be relegated. Every season, I predict Everton to go back. You know.
Yeah.
Not gonna happen this.
H. Don is right. There's definitely gonna be a lot of kids into the squad, graduating into the squad next season. Because I don't see all the replacements that Doctor is asking for happening. Like 11, 9, actually more than 9 players is just a madness to think about. So Ruben is gonna be told, listen, 7, if you're extremely lucky, is the number of players you're gonna get. And we have to be creative with those 7. 3 of those will be probably like money that we actually spend, something north of whatever 40 mil, and then has to be like creative solutions, 1 year type of situations. I don't know if there's a free agent that's available that we can get. You know, there's gonna have to be some really creative buying
loan deals
for sure.
Yeah. Do you know?
Yeah.
You know, I'm not even gonna suggest what I'm thinking because it's another thing that would never happen.
It'll get you incriminated, maybe. If you can filter it out. Yeah, I'm scared to know what it was. Oh gosh. If we don't beat the French, our season is over, says H. Don. So yeah, very, very, very big days ahead. The next game is really the most important game. So Thursday, guys. We gotta be here supporting our team, and I think we will get the result. I hope we get the result that we want. So anyway, shout out to you, Doctor. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in, all the kind souls that have hit the like button. Thank you so much. And anybody that's subscribed as well, big up yourself. Yeah, what a boring game. If you missed it, I will end the show by showing you some highlights from the game. This is the highlights from the derby.
Yeah, perfect. It's perfect. Just chicken everywhere.
One more time. Let's see it one more time. This is how today was. The Manchester derby, ladies and gentlemen. And we have fallen off. Wow. And shout out to Pochettino losing to Panama. Football Power Hour.